one.
Hey, yo. Welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I am not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my own wife, the sensational Shelly Eats Steak, a.k.a. the Warden. Together we also
thought it was like Ninja Warden.
The Ninja Warden. That's awesome. We have a new title now.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We host what we like to call the Friday Night Feast, which is what you're seeing right now. We do this every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We'll cook up an entree, make up little snacks, show you all how to do it. Then we spend the rest of the evening just chewing a fat with all of our friends in the HungryHorde. We love it when y'all tune in.
Yes, we do.
Thank you all for being here. You all are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
We literally look forward to this all week long. I'm already actually planning what we're doing next week.
I know. Where is everyone? I guess because it's Friday the 13th.
Are you scared?
Right? I'm like, ooh, Friday the 13th. How was everybody's day today so far?
Actually, really good.
As you yawn. I guess we're done here, folks.
No. You know that's my condition.
Yeah, my day went pretty good. My sister was sick today.
You're a little codependent, aren't you?
Maybe. We both are on each other. When I was off on PTO Tuesday, so this past Tuesday, I actually took a vacation. My company's vacation policy, it's kind of a use it or lose it. And so what it is, we get PTO on January 1st and July 1st every year. But then by December 31st, anything over 40 hours of PTO that you have not used, you just lose it. And then they'll pay out 40 or under left, or up to 40, I guess I should say. We get that paid to us in February. So I like doing that because that's like a bonus check, y'all. Right. Who would do that? Tell me, I want to know, are you someone who, if that was your policy, would you use up all the time you had, or would you use everything but 40 hours so you get that extra week pay in February? What would be your choice? I'm interested to see. What would you do if that was your company's policy?
I use it.
You'd use it?
I like my time off. I got things to do.
You like to extra?
I told you, work is just for people who don't have hobbies.
Well, I still get, even if I saving the 40 hours, that still gives me 56 hours of paid time off.
Because you got one of them cush jobs, you work for a bank.
Which is 7 days off. So, I mean, technically I would get, what is that, 12 days off a year? Let's see, 12 days off. So, I just don't, I use 7 of it I have to use. Right. Plus our sick time. We also get sick time in addition to that you can use as a mental health day or a sick day or whatever. And that does fall off every year. So if you don't use it, then they give it again January 1st. And that's a use or lose it, but I don't worry about that. So what would you do? So he would use it all up.
Yeah.
I'm a person that I like my extra check. But because of that, I still had 4 days, y'all, that I needed to use a PTO. So I'm planning for, starting this month and every month, I'm going to take one Tuesday off. Keith and I can spend the day together.
If we don't work it right, I should probably take off on Monday. We both take off on Monday and we get a 3-day together. Because I'm off every Sunday and Tuesday. You're off every...
Well, it's too late now.
Oh, well.
Because I've already got the day's time off.
Oh, well.
So next month, I think I'm off October 15th.
Nice.
So, so we had the day together on Tuesday.
That was fun.
And we had fun going out and doing stuff.
You'll hear all about that on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, y'all. I think we did pretty good. And so that's been our week. I'm excited to hear about yours. Today, though, was, so I got onto that because when I was off on Tuesday, my work sister was like, how can you leave me? Oh my gosh, this is awful. And
off tonight to spite you.
I feel like it. I feel there was a little spite there.
Kids these days.
So, but otherwise, my day's been good. Work is finally calming down, so I'm feeling better. So, what are we making tonight, Heath?
I don't know. Whatever she tells me. No, we're making tuna fish chaffles. When I say that is, we're making tuna fish sandwiches using the chaffles as the bread. I was trying to figure out a way to use the tuna as the chaffle itself, but I don't think it'll play right.
Yeah. So we're going to start by putting 2 cans, and this is just from Aldi. This is the 5-ounce solid white albacore and tuna, which to me was a little pricey because it's like $1.45 each. Ooh.
Dang it.
Oh, that one's still got a little liquid. So we're going to put both of these cans in a bowl, and then we've got some nice little veggie assortments here. Tell me, what do you put in your tuna salad? So I have here a jalapeno, of course, because we like it spicy. Some red onion and celery. I want to know what you put in your, that's why I got that spatula for you.
But I told you it's too big.
What I use. But
That's
anyways.
They teach you about some food.
Oh, really? I had no problems when I made it. But anyhow.
No, I told you, though. There's a right way, a wrong way, and Heath's way.
Yeah, Shelly's way was the right way. So, anyhow, we're going to put all this, we're going to chop it up with our fancy chopper.
Is she even
I love
here?
this thing. I haven't seen her yet. Shout out Terry.
Like, oh my God. No.
How?
Because I said so. I'm just being difficult for the sake of being difficult.
Mm-hmm. That usually means it's working really well. And smell like tuna.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start reading questions. And so the question to start off the day was, are you superstitious about Friday the 13th? I was actually watching something, and it said that Friday the 13th was originally considered a very lucky day because the 13th used to be, the number 13 used to be considered quite lucky. So I want to know your take on it. Or are you just like, well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me, right? All right, let's say hello. Shauna is here. Hey, Shauna. She said maybe shrimp tonight. See y'all later. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not shrimp.
So wait, so it's not shrimp? She's leaving us?
Oh, she better not.
She said see you later.
Well, because she put that
All
at
we need to do then?
1 p.m. today.
See you later, alligator. Let's do alligator next time.
Oh, Lord. Toy TQ Cat is here. She goes, hi, Shelly, Heath, Shauna, and everyone else who shows up for this crazy evening. Happy Friday the 13th. Perfect for the Friday night feast. Thank you. And speaking of shrimp, originally we're supposed to do with shrimp next Friday, but now Heath came up with an idea just a few minutes before the live, so it's up in the air again.
I don't
But
know what that was now.
Lordy. But anyways, I'm sure there's 2 more Fridays left, and I'm sure one of those will have shrimp on it. Shrimp is like Heath's favorite seafood, right?
Oh, I remember what I said I wanted to do.
Thank you.
Delilah, calm down.
Oh, Shauna said, hello, Heath and Shelly. Hello. And she said, somewhat productive. Well, that's good. As Toy TQ Cat just said, just another day for me. Okay, and then what we'll do is start chopping these and then add that all there. You want me to chop?
Yeah, because otherwise I have to reach across everything and rearrange it all. Or here, just send it.
Send it?
Yeah, send it over.
Or is it better if I do it this way?
Yes.
Okay. And then what I'm going to do...
Did you tell them what we're chopping?
Yeah, I showed them. It said about it.
Right.
So I'm already going to go ahead and start with our wonderful Redmond's real salt. I'm going to add that to our tuna salad mix. Yes. And then we just have a little bit here. Y'all probably can't tell, but it's maybe a teaspoon of all-purpose Creole. So I'm just going to add that in there because, why not?
And that one, the reason why we're using that instead of our own, we actually got it for free at HEB when we bought something else. I don't even know what it was now.
Oh, wow.
And it was like the only clean one they had.
Yeah.
Everything else had some wonky ingredients in it.
Yeah, sometimes when they're like, because they had some kind of bacon flavored seasoning, and I was like, ooh, that sounds really good.
Here, you don't mind do those. I hate touching those barehanded. I always play with my eyes. For some reason, she doesn't bother her.
But the bacon have like, I think, canola oil and I don't know, sugar. Yay, we're back. Okay, so what are you looking for?
I had another butter knife over here that I used for cleaning.
You took it and then you moved it somewhere.
Huh. Because I was going to use it to clean this out.
Yeah. Where did you put the butter
I
knife?
thought it was laying right
The one
here.
you were just using.
Oh, no, I thought it was laying just right here.
Did you move it to the table?
Possibly. I guess I did. That was weird.
That is weird. Well, here, it's not under here, right?
No. I tell you, this house eats stuff.
Oh, no. No?
Nope.
I thought it was that. I wonder, how do you do this, Heath? Does anybody know where he put it?
Here's a butter knife.
That's weird. Okay.
Oh, I got a second one, though.
This is our herb. I think this is chipotle mayo.
You think? I like that.
Well, I made it, and then I forgot what I put in it. And we'll find the knife probably in a few minutes, right?
Or next week. Tune in next week for the disappearing knife.
I'm going to add the mayo to this, and then once Heath's done playing with all of that, sometimes I just push it like, here, I'll show you one thing I learned earlier. We're still learning how to use this exactly. But what I noticed is I just kept pushing. And then.
Oh, a spoon for all that, right? Or you just want to use that spatula?
I just use spatula.
Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to do.
What?
Get my drink out of the fridge.
We'll go do that, and you put this in the wash.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put these veggies in here. All right. Ooh.
Do you want yours right now?
No, I still have my water. Okay, and there we go. Doesn't that look so fresh? And then we just want to
clean.
mix this up, and we're getting started on this first because I like to have my chilled or mellow all of the stuff together and the seasonings and all of that before we, actually make our sandwich. Whoop. Oh shoot! The jalapeno went flying out at me.
Look, I found a knife.
That's it.
I guess.
Look, right here by my toe. There's a little onion piece. I don't want Delilah to get it later. But she do come back in here when we're done, and she's down on the floor looking for any little
morsel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You got your drink, and then
Try getting yours, but you said you already have one.
Oh, there you go. And then we'll make our truffles here in a few minutes. Oh, and the mayo could go up too, babe. I can't.
Send it.
I can't. My arms are not long enough.
If you fold that down, it folds the other way too.
Oh. All right. And then Shauna said, I like a day off here and there, honestly. I need my mental health. Oh, I agree with that. You definitely got to have mental health days. Exactly. 22Q Cat said, yes, y'all ready? No, I was cashing in as much PTO as I could every time. Cha-ching. Right. Because I don't mind working, like, I don't know. To me, and maybe it's like if we had a big trip coming up.
We do.
No, let me finish. Where I needed 12 days off, then yeah, I would be like, okay, I'm going to use all my PTO this year. But generally, we haven't been taking 2 or 3 long vacations in a year. That's been a long time since we've done that. And even next year, our big Hungry Horde road trip, that's only a week.
Right.
So
I want it to be longer, but nah.
Yeah. So, I don't foresee we need it. If I needed it, then yeah. But I do like that extra paycheck, y'all. Caden's here. Hey, Caden said, hi, everyone. Hi, Heath and Shelly. Husband sells some vacay days back to the company. He has tons of vacation days. Wow.
Awesome.
That's nice. And gets to sell it back. Does he get to choose when he sells it? Because that would be like a really cool, like, oh, we really want to do, like, I'm just throwing this out here. We really want to get like this big screen TV. Oh, I'll just sell, a week's worth of vacation and we can pay for it. You know what I mean? 22Q Cat said, but I was off every other week with my night schedule. So I was off 26 weeks a year. Wow.
That's kind of cool.
I didn't need extra time off. Show me the money, right? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Shauna said, I'll be working until about 45 minutes after I die.
Aww.
Now, Shauna, if you mean crafting, yes, that is true. You will be crafting until while you're still there in the coffin, you'll be putting your final craft together. But working, no, because you're going to pay all your bills off. What did you say? Within a year, right? Everything will be paid off. You've already got your 401k going, and we're making steps so that future Shauna can retire
and get that RV she was
talking about. Get that crafting RV and travel all over this wonderful country and visit everybody and just make tons of crafts, right? 22Q Cat said, is that the Aldi tuna with the secret soy they threw in? Haha. Yeah, I guess it is. Soy? Yeah, there was like some kind of soy, I think, at the end.
Oh. Huh.
I don't know if you want to get the can. Patty Duran!
I already threw it away. It's fine. I believe you.
Said, I'm back!
Howdy.
Hey, Patty!
How was your trip?
I can't wait to hear all about your trip. So this month's cook-along is September 28th. Reminder, channel members.
Yes.
So I cannot wait to hear all about it. But please, when you feel like it, share your photos in the Hungry Horde Facebook group. I know everybody would want to see that.
Want to live vicariously through you.
I know, Patty. I want to see it. So
I miss going on cruises.
Well, not just that, the whole road trip and everything that she did. I want to see all of it.
Right.
Shauna said, when I do eat tuna, it's mayo, dehydrated onions, salt, sometimes mustard, and pickled relish.
Oh, that sounds good too. Wait for you to do that. Oh,
well, I mean, you can get a pickle if you want to slice it up.
I'm lazy.
Okay.
I've added hard-boiled eggs to mine before in the past too, where I didn't do that either.
Patty said, give me a few minutes and I'll be in the chat for a bit. I'm mixing up a bunch of keto chows right now.
Nice.
Awesome. And Dustin's here.
Hey, brother.
Keto Simple said, Friday the 13th is only unlucky if you were a Knights Templar. Shauna said she's had alligator, probably when you visited Louisiana, right? What did you think of it, Shauna? I have to say, who else has had alligator? We actually just had alligator recently. It depends. Sometimes I have gotten it where it's real chewy, and I hate that. But that's the same for me with calamari. Sometimes you get calamari that's just real super tender, and sometimes it's like chewing on rubber bands. Right. And I feel the same thing with alligator. Sometimes it's just super tender, and other times you're just like, oh, can I just stop chewing already? Right? So I'm just like picky about those things, but I like alligator. I think it's very neutral to me. Right? And
yeah, I think so.
I don't think it's
just like chicken.
Yeah, it's very neutral. Like I'm trying to think of, like he loves crawfish, y'all. To me, crawfish now freshly boiled crawfish, freaking love crawfish tails that are fresh from,
straight out of the pot.
Straight out of the pot. I'll suck that head. Mm-hmm. But when he gets the frozen crawfish tails, I'm not much of a fan. I'm sorry. Skip that. Keto Simple said Knights Templars were part of the Crusades and were defenders of the church way back in the day, like 1200s and 1300s, right? Mm-hmm. And Shauna said, so why was Friday 13th unlucky for them? And then we're underwater, and then we came back. Keto Simple said there was a systematic slaughter of the Templars Friday, October the 13th. Yeah. But didn't they do, weren't they doing a lot of slaughtering as well? Yeah. I thought.
So that was them converting everybody.
Shauna said you could have gotten another knife by the time you looked around.
Right?
Isn't that how it is? You're like, but it's almost like you're going, no, I know I had a knife. Yes. I want to find that knife.
Yes.
Even though, yeah, I can just walk over there and get another one. You're just like, no, where's the one?
Shauna, we don't need your logic right now, okay? Let me play my game.
Right? Don't you hate that, though, when you're like, I know I put it here. I know.
But that's every day for me, isn't it?
For real. For real. Okay, so we're going to start making our truffle stuff. So there's...
Stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this away here in a minute.
Oh, well, I just didn't want to cover. There we go. We'll add a little bit of salt. So do you mind plugging that in so it can start heating up? Sure. And then you know what else we're going to need is the spray bottle. So Heath is having me put in the truffle mix some of our Texas 5 Spice. It's over there by the air fryer. Because, we got to have a little kick, y'all. We got to have our kick.
And it's almost ready for a refill, too. Look at it.
I know.
Oh, whoops.
And then we're also going to add our MCT hot sauce. Because he was like, I want it extra. Extra, extra. Okay. I'm going to put that up. Okay. And then we're also going to add a little bit of the everything but the bagel seasoning.
We already added some a little bit.
Yeah. I love this stuff, y'all. Does anybody else get that from Sam's? And heads up, my pumpkin spice lovers. I saw Sam's got in their pumpkin spice mix.
Did you get that for tomorrow?
It's not available for pickup yet. Oh.
So I have to run in the store and get it for you?
No, we'll wait another week and it'll be available. I still got some. Right. So just kind of mixing that well here. And then we'll add our cheese to it. Let me read a couple more comments. Melissa K. Hey, said happy Friday the 13th. How are you doing? Radical Geek Matrice here and said hello. Well, hello.
And if y'all saw the thumbnail for today, that's another nod to my pro wrestling roots. That's one of my favorite wrestlers, his shirt. I'm thinking I ordered one of those shirts, actually. It says, luck is for losers.
Yeah.
That's for the great CM Punk.
Oh. Mighty Healthy Michelle said, hi, everyone. Sean is still doing his interview with Cindy.
Oh, boy.
We'll be awesome. Here when he finishes. Oh, wow. Melissa K said, I'm sitting outside in the car with our 7-month-old dog because the TV repairman is inside. The last one left because he was afraid for his life because, is it Vigio was barking in his crate. What type of dog do you have, Melissa?
Yeah.
Some people
are just anti-dog. They're scared.
Maitreya said, we don't get to cash our PTO out. It's use it or lose it. It said it's part of my compensation package. I use it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. If they didn't do that, I would definitely use it. I ain't going to give away free time, y'all. I mean, it does kind of hurt me that I don't ever use all of my sick time because that's use it or lose it. But, you know, I don't know. Does anybody else use up their sick time as well?
Yep.
Melissa,
I have a tracker on mine, and I just noticed because I get 4 hours a month, and I just noticed I just got bumped up to 8 hours now because I was on empty.
Melissa K said he didn't even say he was leaving. He said he was taking a call outside. Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, I like to add all those to this. Oh, okay.
Well, go ahead.
You got some on your hand. Okay.
Show me.
He was taking a call outside in this heat. The others are in the office. At least they stopped barking when told. Wow. That's...
Do we still need a cutting board right here?
No, we sure...
We don't need it till the end when we do the avocado.
Right. Let me get some of this cheese out, y'all. Don't want to waste the cheese. Did y'all see Maitreya's Cheese Friday yet today?
No, I had to work.
I know. You just, like, as soon as he gets off work, we are just like trying. We literally sit down like 2 minutes before we hit live.
Like on my way into the kitchen here, I grabbed the tripod and the light stand and set it up as I'm walking in here.
Yeah.
It's even worse when we do our cook-alongs.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have like any time.
I don't have, I got like a half
hour.
So
I set all that up for the
cook-along.
But yeah, during the week with Heath getting off at 5:30, we basically are just getting it all. Even though it doesn't seem like we're organized, we sure try.
All right.
Okay, now I'm gonna add. Oh, I've used my hand. Yeah. Is that okay? Or are you?
It doesn't matter now. It's done.
Well, it always matters. Okay.
Yeah, I can either like it or not. It's still going to happen.
All right, let me add in the cheese.
Oh, you know what we need to do though, honestly? It makes more sense if this was closer over there. I'm getting all this out of the way.
Yeah. A little more cheese. Kind of finely shredded the cheese, y'all. All right, Melissa K said we can roll over up to 240 hours of PTO. Wow. A year. We can't cash it out, but it's paid out if you leave, right? If we need more, you could choose to take OT as comp time. Oh, wow. That's something. Well, ours also has they call it pay it forward. So if you want to donate your PTO to like another employee, like there's a bank where employees can like file for it, then you can do that.
But it would be better actually this way.
Yeah.
Because then we can they can see us doing it.
Yeah. Okay. And then
I just go ahead and I'll put that to the side.
I'm going to open this real quick, y'all, just to, okay. Wait. Put a little more of the cheese. I like my chaffles cheesy, y'all. All right. And then we'll spray it really well here.
You're going to do more cheese?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Before I go put this away.
Okay. All right. And then when I do, let me see. Did I finish that? If we need, oh yeah, I read that. Shauna said, honestly, the alligator I had was battered and on a stick, but it tastes like white meat. The other white meat.
I thought that was squirrel.
Right. Yeah, at the Texas Renaissance here. Shout out, does anybody else ever go to Renaissance fairs? But anyways.
How long has it been? At least 5 years, right?
No, we've gone since then. I think we just missed like last year, maybe the year before.
I don't feel like longer.
Yeah. And but anyways, we always I know they always have the alligator there too. Where did right in front of my face. The spatula. All right. So I tried to start off by just kind of putting a dollop in each one. Now last time, these are extra large eggs. And last time I did 4 eggs and it just, like we had breadsticks and everything else.
I know, it was awesome.
But you said don't make as much this time.
I
Well,
know. It blew up on you.
It blew up out and everything. It was going everywhere.
It was worse than we did that episode with the shuffle maker.
The stuffler. That was hilarious though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Still cleaning that up.
Things you'll only find here. Okay, so kind of even this out here. Like to spread it out. Yeah, I think doing the 3 extra large eggs was a better
ratio.
Yeah. All right. Even that. Yeah, there comes some of the eggs. And then what I do, because, you know, it's what we do. I do a little more of everything but the bagel seasoning on top. All right. And then.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure it doesn't leak out. Because last time it just started leaking out the front. All right. Kate said, yes, he chooses when to sell the days. So he keeps them till almost the end of the year to make sure he doesn't need them. I'm a nurse, but now I work with my brother, so I basically work free. What? You work for free?
I thought that was volunteered.
Right, or volunteered. Voluntold. Should we put that in another container when you feel like it?
Yeah, I guess.
22Q Cat said, other white meat. Ha ha ha, Shada, right?
I said I thought that was called squirrel.
And Shada said, crawfish, mud bugs. Yes.
Love.
Yeah, if you were in Louisiana, you probably had some crawfish. But yeah, I like it. Like I've never had crawfish before. And in fact, right here, right down the road, like I feel like I'm mysterious. Look at this steam coming up. Ooh. But anyways, right down the here in Old Town Spring, they would have a crawfish festival growing up. And I was like, that just sounds awful. Why would I want to, take be walking around and eating these things? I was like, that doesn't sound appealing. And my mom was always like, oh, crawfish, gross. And so I never had it. And then when I got with Heath, he was like, you've never had crawfish? I was like, And so we went, and it happened to be crawfish season, and we bought a pound from H-E-B, because H-E-B, the grocery store, will set up and do some fresh boiled ones. So we did, and we just sat by the sink eating them, and I was like, wow, these are really good.
Told you, trust the fat kid, he'll tell you.
And I was like, oh my gosh. So ever since then, I do enjoy them, but he also got the frozen, and it's just, my thing is I don't like seafood that smells like seafood, and frozen crawfish has that seafood smell. So I'm just picky. Maitreya said, I liked crawfish. I also like alligator, but agreed that it has to be cooked properly. Yeah.
Honestly, though, I think that's my thing with any dish.
It has to be cooked properly.
Yeah.
Say with Brussels and all of that. Caden said, freshly boiled only. No head sucking. No frozen crawfish. They have almost a gray color to me. Oh. Well, the crawfish you got, they looked pretty good. Mm-hmm. He got some frozen bag recently, and it looked okay. And when I had it, I was like, okay, it's not horrible to me. But yeah, freshly boiled. I will suck the heads though, y'all, because especially
she's a heat fiend. That's why.
Especially, we always buy like the spiciest you can get. And unfortunately, most of the tail, you don't get all that spice, so you have to suck the heads if you want the really spicy part of it.
What I really like to do, though, because she shredded all this cheese in here. My favorite thing to do right after this, because I can't always get all of the cheese out, is go ahead and make up a batch of pork panko.
Yeah.
Take a couple of our pork rinds, throw them in there and do that, and then it collects all this, and I just pour them off, and it works really, really well.
Oh. I just get like that red spatula and get into all the crevices. But that's me.
Yeah, well, we need to refill. We got an empty bottle in there.
Oh, okay. Melissa K said you could also donate hours over 240 for catastrophic leave. People with cancer or something where they need extra. I've never been close to the 240 limit, so losing it hasn't been an issue. Wow. Well, that's nice of them.
I always have things to do, so I can always have days to trade in for.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just sitting around the house holding up the couch.
Yeah. No, because if I'm just home, I want to work. Shauna said, when I was in Louisiana, I'll never forget my ex bringing the bucket of bugs home and throwing it on our table. I mean, yeah, that's generally what you do. She goes, sorry, I can't eat something that's still staring at me. Yeah, and that's what I've heard. Most people who aren't fans of crawfish, they could do the tails, like if you buy just a frozen bag of tails, it's fine. But the actual, like the whole boiled thing, it bothers some people. John said, well, not from Sam's, but yes, Einstein Brothers Bagel Seasoning is amazing. Yeah, well, and this is the Sam. I get it from Sam's, but yeah, it's really freaking good. Oh,
sorry. Put it away. We're done with it now, right?
Yeah, and the salt and the other stuff.
And with your olives, though, right?
Yeah. Melissa K said, alligator doesn't have a strong taste to me. We told my mother-in-law it was chicken and she liked it. I finally tried crawfish at a Cajun seafood bowl. It was good. Nice.
There used to be a food truck around the corner from us. We used to know the owners before they sold it and moved up north. But they would do, you could get a bowl or a basket or whatever.
Can I get the metal fish spatula?
Of crawfish, shrimp, and lobster.
Oh.
And that was really, really good.
It really was. Thank you, babe. Okay. But yeah, your mother-in-law was like, oh yeah, it actually is good. But you don't really, you can't really tell.
What was the one dish? It's snails. What's the name for it though?
Escargot?
Yeah. Remember it was your mother, right? We told her that it
was venison.
Huh?
No, that was her story. We told her about the venison.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're not going to have our little...
Yeah, you want to get some more eggs and make some. But they looked good, y'all. The other day when we made them, this waffle iron, I don't know if y'all can tell right there. There's two trays, little slits on either side for overflow, and it makes little like
breadsticks
basically. And when we pulled them out the other night, they kind of look like churros. We need a plate to put that on.
Yeah, I gotta flip it one time.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Ooh, look how golden brown that is. Okay, just a couple more minutes and then we'll start piling it all up. What did you think of the crawfish, Melissa? Radical Geek said, our sick vacation PTO is just one bucket.
Right.
Don't you? I hate when they do that. I hate having one bucket. I always feel shortchanged with it.
Mine are actually separate.
Yeah, mine are still separate.
But I understand. I feel your pain.
Yeah, I don't like that much.
And another thing I don't like either, though,
or
I miss anyways. I used to love to go and eat fresh boiled crawfish. But now with keto, we don't have the potatoes and the corn anymore.
Yeah. Well, that was always filler anyways.
Yeah, but it still was good. And then sometimes, what are you doing and why?
I need a plate.
You also need words.
Well, but you're talking and I was talking, so I thought.
Some places actually throw in some cauliflower or mushrooms in with it too.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
like the mushrooms though when we've
Ah.
gotten it before. And cauliflower, I don't know, sometimes.
Yeah.
Because remember that buddy of yours, that's what they did.
Or another thing I liked when they did that too, they would throw in link sausage with it.
Oh, I love the link sausage.
Well, that one place did it. They were kind of gross, but remember?
Yeah, they had really good link sausage, and then they changed it, and I was like, I can't repeat what I said, but I said no.
Not
Till
ready
you
for prime
change
time.
back.
No moss.
Twig Tiki Cat said, speaking of dogs, Shelly, did you know avocados can be poisonous for dogs? I just heard that today. I didn't know that. Probably because I don't have a dog.
I didn't know that either.
Well, no, this was something that came up, I think a month ago. It's certain parts of the avocado can be poisonous. Like I think the skin, if they eat too much of the skin, and I think the seed, but I think the flesh itself. Now, of course, I'm not a veterinarian or anything, but Renee even looked this up a while back, and she was telling me, she was like, no, the actual flesh. Now, of course, every dog can have certain allergies or whatever, but generally the flesh is okay, but it was whatever compounds are in the skin or the seed could cause issues. But again, depending on the size of the dog and how much they eat.
What do they say too? With a lot of that stuff, the dose is the poison.
Right. Melissa Kay said he's a German Shepherd.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Those are good looking dogs.
Oh my gosh. See, if I had been the repair person, I would have been up there like, can you take him out of the crate? Because I need to say hello, right? Shauna said, okay, wait, is the tuna and the chaffle to be cooked or go in between chaffles as Sammy's? Yes, that's what we're doing. So it's going to be cold.
I was thinking about a way we could cook it in the truffle, but I don't know how it would turn out.
I'm not a huge fan of cooked
Tuna fish.
She likes tuna steaks, but not tuna fish mix.
Yeah.
Why don't you use a knife?
Okay, where's my knife?
Right there.
Oh, that? You think that this unserrated knife is going to work better?
Yeah. It's a want to.
Oh, okay. Well, how about you hand me a plate, and I'll give you one. You can do your half, and I'll do my half. All right, so yes, we're making tuna fish sandwiches. So what you'll need to do, cut those in half and then half again.
I figured I'd just build it and then cut it in half, but okay.
Well, I thought, it's up to you, because last time when I did it, remember I had it in force, and that way when the cheese melted, then you only had to grab half the sandwich to eat, because if you grab the whole thing, it seemed to...
No, I was saying build the sandwich, stack it, and then cut it in half.
Yeah, but when we did that before,
it oozed out.
It pushed, because you push it, and it pushes out everywhere.
Another way to do it easily is do a cutting board.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, we only own one, so why not?
All right. So there we go. And then what we'll do is we can move all of that or move that off to the side. It's hot, so put your gloves on.
Now you tell me. You didn't booby trap like last time.
22, but we're basically making a tuna melt, Shauna. Does anybody else like tuna melts? So what we're going to do is, now that we've got the chaffle done, our bread, I like it like this. I like it a little bit spongy. I don't like it where it's too crispy. I don't want toast, basically. So what we're going to do.
It's almost like Wonder Bread, almost. Like the same consistency.
Yeah, and what happened to the tray? For the air fryer.
It's in there because you told me we didn't need it yet.
Yeah, but we'll need it now.
That's what I'm going to go get.
Okay. And the tuna. So what we're going to do is put this in there with the tuna and then the cheese. We're going to melt it so it's a tuna melt sandwich. Twig TQ Cat said, it was a nice perk that my company let us cash out PTO for sure. When I retired, they also paid out all my PTO. I still had 340 hours. Oh my goodness, what a paycheck.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
A lot of times companies don't like doing that.
Uh-huh.
That messes up their bottom line.
Right, but that's cool. All right. All right.
This is going to be Gouda.
I hate when you do that.
What, when I show them what we're using?
When you go up close, because it refocuses. But anyways, tuna fish. So we're going to use the Gouda cheese. And Rickwood's here. Hey, Rickwood. She goes, hiya, folks. Finally here. Was over at Sydney's listening to Sean. What a story. I know. He's got an amazing story, y'all. Radical Geek said, yeah, we go to the Red Fair. Oh, I know you do, right? Isn't that fun?
See, that's why they all need to come to Houston and go to ours.
I know, because we have the largest Renaissance fair up here. Radical Geek said, I love eating turkey legs at the Red Fair.
Ooh.
Oh, right?
You know what? I've never done that.
I thought we...
Not the Red, no. I've gotten the steak on a stick, but never the turkey. Because remember, I'm not that big a fan of turkey.
That's true. Okay, let's see how I can do this.
Maybe a spoon?
Yeah, spoon might be better. And last time, so this is 2 cans. And last time, I still had leftovers. But what we like to do at the Renaissance here, they have what's called the King's Feast. And what the King's Feast is they will do it twice a day. So it's usually, I think, 11 or 1 p.m. And it's a 2-hour like dinner entertainment. So the ticket includes your admission into the Renaissance Fair. And then there's a certain, like one of the buildings is where they do the King's Feast. Yeah. So Heath wants to show what we get there.
Story. Go ahead.
So then the King's Feast, it's all you can eat as soon as you get in. That everything's served on pewter or wood, which I love, right? And you're sitting on old tables. And then there's a center stage and there's a host or a couple of hosts. And they do songs and dances. And then they'll usually bring in different acts that are going on throughout the Renaissance Fair. And they'll do a short little act for you. And it's like, I think 4 or 5 courses, all you can eat and drink.
Yeah.
So they have, mead. They have their wine. They have beer.
Soda and water, too.
Yeah, soda, water. And it's all you can drink the whole time. And so and it has everything, so usually they have some kind of charcuterie plate when you sit down. And then it'll have some, whatever soup is. And I mean, if y'all want, I can bring it up and tell you what they're doing this year. And then they will end the meat course, which is really what you're there for. All you can eat meat, and they'll have prime rib, turkey legs, sausage, chicken.
Don't do pork chops too, I thought.
Maybe.
Yeah,
it's like they bring out, and they'll bring it, and usually they'll do a song. It's the meat. It's the meat. The meat is here. We got your meat. And they do it very, very raunchy.
Campy too.
Yeah. And so then they bring out these actually big trays of meat just piled high. And it's all you can eat. And so if you don't want any of the vegetables or any of that, you can just sit there and eat meat.
And you won't go hungry.
Right. If you go hungry, it's your fault.
There was one year we did not do the King's Feast, and we just ate around different vendors throughout the day. And we ended up spending more money doing that. And we're still hungry.
Right. And what I've told him before, I like to do the 11 a.m. because you get to the park like around 9 a.m., walk in, and you walk and maybe see a show or two, do a little bit of shopping, then you go check in for that, and then you fill up, because by that time, you're thirsty and hungry, right? You then gorge on the food, and then you have the rest of the day to walk it off.
Right. And what's really cool too with the King's Feast, they also give you a commemorative cup or mug. This is a pewter, isn't it?
No, that's it's not pewter, it's clay.
Clay. But I can bring it up closer and show it too, but it's a timestamp too with the year. And this one, they were celebrating the 40th anniversary, the 40th year.
And what date is that?
2014.
Oh, 2014. Yeah. Wow.
Was that say 40 years, doesn't it, or does that say 10?
No, that's 40.
But yeah, we have a whole collection of these.
This is the 50th year for them.
We have a whole collection of these every year we've gone.
Yes. So you get that. But so the ticket is kind of pricey, right? Yeah. So for the King's Feast, I forget what it is this year. I know used to it was like $95. Oh, did I get you?
No, you dropped on the floor.
oh shoot, it was like $95 per person. But again, that does include your ticket inside.
Yeah.
But I think this year, I feel like it's a lot more.
Probably.
So I was just like, oh. So one year, yeah, we were like, well, you know what?
Let's go cheap.
Yeah, and usually they do change up the menu slightly each year. The meats are always the same, right? They're always going to have the prime rib and all that stuff. But the other stuff can change up. Like the soup changes each year. And I feel like maybe the veggies
And the dessert.
the dessert. I forgot about the dessert. And then usually whatever they there. Does that look good to you?
And the show kind of changes too.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on who all they have booked. Are you done?
Well, I asked you.
Okay.
Is that good for you?
Yeah. That's good.
All right. Now I'm going to put the cheese on here. And then we will put this in the, I guess, the air fryer. Did you already air fry the other stuff?
No, I was going to do it all at the same time.
Oh, well, there's not room for that.
That won't go on the top?
You could check and make sure this doesn't touch the top.
Or I'll pull those off and stick them in between it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you could always do that.
So
So we're going to put it in the air fryer. Last time, I think I only air fried it for like 5 or 6 minutes. Just enough so the cheese melts and it's bubbly. Like 5 or 6.
Oh, shoot. Okay, then. Those got to go 10 minutes.
Rickwood said she had fish tonight for supper. So good. Ooh, what kind of fish did you have, Joe? Patty said, woo, 8 creamies and 4 shakes prepped. Wow, way to go, Patty. 22 Cat said, I love fish, but it can't look like a fish if I'm going to eat it. No eyes, no fins, none of that nonsense. Just can't do it. That's why I can't even try sardines. Nope. Wow. I remember one of my earliest childhood memories was I went with my best friend. And so oftentimes, I was always at my best friend's house, which, you can't blame me there. But anyways, and so they would take me on vacations. Like literally, y'all. And we were at Galveston. And we went to, it's the first time I'd ever gone to Guido's, which is this kind of a fancy seafood on the seawall restaurant. It's been there like 100 years or so. And at Guido's, I remember her mother. So I'm guessing I was maybe 10, maybe. And her mother ordered, I think, redfish or whatever, like the fish of the night was. And they brought it out, the whole fish. What? You need help?
No, I need you to tell me how long on the top.
What's on the top?
The choppers.
5 minutes.
5 what time?
I would do it at like 4:15. So you have to do it a little bit higher than normal when you're running both. Yeah, 4:15.
It's only high. It only gets me go through. Come over here and do this, please. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, come in here and
I will once you come over here.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to show me. It'll be okay.
Sorry, y'all.
It'll take longer to argue. He's going to do it.
Well, I'm not arguing. All right. What are you doing?
The high, the top.
Okay. Well, because you selected that, you need to get out of the light.
Okay.
Okay. So you have it on broil.
That's what I'm trying to fix.
Okay. Well, I guess broil would work. So probably, yeah. So with broil, it's only high or low.
Okay.
And the time, we probably only need to do like 3 minutes.
Okay. All right, then. Done. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
But you should watch your tone with me.
I know, right?
Did you pick up the stuff on the floor?
Yes.
No, I did not. Do you want to have that relish with this tonight?
Oh yes, let's do that. That'll be really good, actually.
Sorry, y'all.
I forgot about that.
But anyways, it came out right? And on a beautiful plate. Like, again, this is the first experience of a fancy restaurant for me. And she ordered it, and it was the whole fish with the eyes. And I remember she kind of freaked out. She was like, I am not going to eat this because it is staring at me. And I just remember that. And so I've never had personal problems, but I've never been somewhere where I got a whole fish like that. I don't think it's as common nowadays. Like, I feel like back then it was the whole presentation. Like, that's, oh, you okay?
Yeah, that was fun.
Can you see the light?
I do now.
It was like, if you went to a ritzy place, that was the whole thing is, yeah, you were experiencing all of that. All right. Patty said Chris can roll over up to 40 hours PTO and 40 hours of sick pay. So we try to roll over as much as possible. They used to pay for unused hours, but changed it to rolling over. Wow. So do you like that better, or did you like it when they paid it out? Kate said, Shelly, the what Brothers seasoning from Sam's? It's Einstein Brothers Bagels. They're actually a company that makes bagels. Like, I've seen some of their restaurants before. You can buy bagels from them. So it's called Einstein Brothers Bagels, and it's everything but the bagel seasoning of theirs. And I think it's like $5.98. Rickwood said, when I retired, I had 15 hours of sick leave. Wow. And over 240 hours of PTO. The sick leave was added to my retirement time, and they had to pay me for the PTO. I used that to support my mom. Wow. That is nice, though.
That is really nice.
Patty said the trip was great, but we have been nonstop going and doing to play catch up since being home. Right, I'm sure.
You almost feel like you need a vacation from vacation.
Yes, that's how I always feel after an end of vacation. Is I'm like, I need an extra day off. That's
if we do a 6-day trip with just 7 days off.
Well, and that's why on our trip we decided, because originally we were thinking we wouldn't leave Columbus until Monday. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, if we leave on Sunday, then, we would get home Monday evening. And that way we could recover because Heath will already be off on Tuesday. I was like, well, that'll be perfect because that's already your time off.
Right.
So you'll have that day to relax. And I'll probably take that day off as well. And then that way we can just chill,
Reboot.
Right. Reboot. Have a day to get everything put away.
Unpack.
And then kind of, take, kind of like reflect on everything. And, we're going to have such a high. So it'll be good to have a day to just kind of unwind.
Defrag.
Right.
And what's really bad about it? That's actually the day I start planning the next trip.
Yes. And they said, I haven't done anything with pictures yet, except for the few things I posted on Facebook and IG while on the trip, which wasn't much. I'll get to it eventually. Well, let us know, what was the highlight of your trip?
The cruise itself, probably.
Well, what specifically, though? Toy2Q Cat said, I like the fact that they put the sick, vacation, etc. all in one bucket at my last job. Oh, I never called it sick, so I could cash it out. Oh, that is true. I always lost all my sick hours at other jobs. Right. Oh, that's true. That is the downfall when it's separate. Like mine is use it or lose it. And I have yet to use all of it, y'all. But I do use some of it, because I think also I've realized as I've gotten older, it's important to have, like now they like to call it mental health days, but that really is important. And there were times when it's like, you've been pushing so hard, you just need a day to just like, okay, I need to just breathe for today. And sometimes you don't know it ahead of time, right? So it can't just plan it. You'll just wake up, or maybe the night before, you're like, you know what? I just need a day. And that's what that's there for. I like that though. Shauna said, I end up losing all my time off, not time off, sick pay. I'm never sick and use it or lose it. Oh, yeah, it's just hard. It really is hard to use the sick days. Patty said, but mine, again, they're very like open. So if I needed to use it, because I think I still have like five or 6 days, 5 or 6 sick days left. So if I wanted to use that, for example, have it on a Monday, I could actually schedule that in, because it could be for anything, mental health day, it could be a doctor's appointment, whatever I want to use it for, it's still there and I can still use my sick time. Patty said, since being home, installed RO system. Is that the ring system?
Huh. Or no?
It said RO.
No, something.
New dishwasher.
Oh,
wow. Fridge repairman. And the adopted a new doggy.
Oh, wow.
Okay, what about the dog? Like, I forgot all about your vacation. Tell me about the dog. I need a week's long nap now, right?
Tell your dog I said hi.
Yes. Rickman said, I had used a lot of my sick leave in 2011 and 12 when I was in the hospital with a septic infection in my leg. Oh, gosh.
That sounds fun.
Was in ICU for 2 weeks, then cancer surgery. I was out of work for a month. Oh, gosh, Joe. That's awful. So glad you're here. And that's like the point of sick time. Like mine, I wouldn't have a week's worth since it's use it or lose it. I think I feel like it's 72 hours a year of sick time. So that wouldn't go very far.
All right.
That's not even a full 2 weeks. Now, the more time I'm there, the more it accrues. Because I think at year 3, it goes up. I can't remember, it's year 3 or year 5, it goes up. Shauna said, I can only eat cold tuna if it gets even sort of warm. It grosses me out.
So you like
okay.
tuna steaks? I mean, seriously. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm just asking just in general.
Well, I don't know, because because the outside will be sort of warm.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. She like an egg salad.
Okay.
You like that like frigid cold.
Yes.
So I feel that's what she's saying is when it comes to tuna salad, she wants it to be like fresh out of the fridge, where it's sat there overnight, where it's really cold.
A day ahead of time and let it rest overnight.
Patty said she's never eaten a tuna melt.
Wow.
I like them. We actually have a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
Toy TQ Cat said, you don't want to be sick, of course, but it does kind of suck. You just lose your unused sick time. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they gave you the perk. Use it.
Is it just me? Or, you know what? It is a little blurry.
On 2?
Yeah, because I had to switch over. Let me see if the 5 is back up.
Fighting with us. Oh, no. We got the cat.
Because I just switched to 5. That's what I have to do to switch. But see, and then it's saying it's not connecting. Well, it's connecting. I wonder. Oh, there it is. There it is. So
I hate when it says connected without internet.
I know. Give it a couple minutes and hopefully it'll refresh for y'all. Rickwood said, I chose not to eat tuna. Ate too much when I was just out of graduate school. Cheapest food I could find. Right? It is. It is a cheap source of protein, right? 22Q Cat said, yes, Shelly and Heath are underwater. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it's better now. Oh, Brenda F. Hey, Brenda F. She said it's better. Okay, good. I'm sorry about that.
It's just a nod to our seafood thing.
Right. That's right. We're underwater because it's Seafood September.
Right.
22Q Cat said, oh my, I didn't know that. Thank goodness for this way of life. What a lifesaver, Rickwin. I know. Radical Geek said, I do like a tuna melt. Yes. I feel like we have very similar palates to Maitreya, right? So. Like, I feel like basically anything, I feel like when we visit, y'all, in March, and Matreya's like, oh, I like this, I probably would like it.
Like of all the restaurants,
99.9% chance I'm gonna like
all
it
the
if
ones she's
Matreya
recommended
does.
right now, I'm not scared to try any of the restaurants she's recommending.
Oh, so today's cheese,
Uh-huh.
it's that Satori brand, and she did sriracha. It's sriracha cheese.
Well, can we get that down here?
I looked.
Oh.
HEB has like, I don't know, 15 different Satori cheeses,
But not that one.
but not the sriracha. But here, happy point for you. They have a tomato basil.
Ooh.
I knew that would get you going. And they have a pumpkin pie.
You know what would be
or
good?
A pumpkin spice cheese.
You know what would be good though? That tomato basil would be good on this. Same with
I know. But they have a pumpkin. Did you hear me? They had pumpkin spice cheese.
I believe you. I'm not that big a fan of it. I'm not a basic white girl.
So guess what I'm getting tomorrow?
Right.
Rickwood, Shelly, I had catfish. Ooh, it's been a hot minute since we had catfish. We used to have. I grew up having catfish. Did you?
Yeah.
A lot. Like my mom always did that Louisiana bread on it.
Cornmeal bread.
Yeah. So she would put it in a paper bag.
Mm-hmm.
She'd put the nuggets, the catfish nuggets. She would always have them put them into nuggets. She'd put that bag of Louisiana and then shake it all
That's
up.
the way we did them too.
And then she would fry it like in a skillet.
Well, we did ours in like a Dutch oven or outside and oil, like peanut oil.
I don't know if my mom actually owned a Dutch oven.
Right.
So she had like a deep skillet that she'd pour the oil in and then fry each of those nuggets up. And they were pretty good. You did have to watch for bones once in a while, but otherwise.
That's the way Grandpa did it too. He mixed them up in a paper sack. We actually took 2 or 3 grocery bags, piled them up, shook them up, and then when he pulled them out, he took 2 or 3 more and lined it with some paper towels, and then poured the freshly cooked fish back in there. And rolled it up and put that to hold it warm.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And then Rickwood said, there is a restaurant in the mountains that will grill it instead of frying it. Ooh.
That's awesome.
It turns out pretty good. Add some coleslaw and I'm happy. Ooh, that does sound good. Coleslaw
there's a couple of fish restaurants, seafood restaurants down towards Galveston. We climbed before, remember? Right after that one cruise, we took Thomas and Amanda, remember? And if you bring your fresh catch in with you, they will prepare them for you any way you want.
Yeah. Okay. I just heard it ding. So what I'm gonna do?
Get all this out of the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead. Where are you going? I don't want to go in the same place.
Well, I was gonna put this here so I'd be able to reach, and then we could put this right here.
Because I'm going to put that right here.
I thought it was going to go right here.
Okay, that's fine too then.
So I can reach it. My arms are not 10 foot long. Oh, look who's here. Renee's here. She said, okay, happy Friday, Horde. Long weekend, but finally home and unpacking, cleaning. Had lots of fun and some much needed laughter and away time. Ooh, I bet you did. I can't wait to hear about it. And they said, the natives are restless. Mm-hmm. Just Jason, Keto, and more. Hey, Jason said, good evening, everyone. What's going on? Renee said, went to a Five Below store today. It got a retro black cat pillow and 2 black little trees for $5 each. I was seeing that. Chris the girl went to Five Below. I have never been in a Five Below, y'all. And she went and found all kinds of like Halloween stuff, y'all. I was really impressed. Okay, thanks. Okay, so here.
Wow.
Oh,
dang
sorry.
it, Heath. Look, my biggest fan. I hate this thing.
Renee said, is it my connection that's making them blurry? No, it was just us.
We were fine when you got here.
Brenda F is here. Hey, Brenda. She goes, hi. What's up? Patty said, they both have their advantages, but I prefer the paid what you don't use. Yeah, it really gets comfortable. Oh, look, you can see our skeleton now. Our skelly hanging right above us. Just Jason Keto and more said KPL is right around the corner now. That's right. It really is, y'all. That's awesome.
Sorry.
Down a little more. No, it's too far. There you
Well,
go.
I've noticed with this, we go over and it goes back.
Yeah, I know. You have to like underdo it. So yeah, KPL, how exciting. Britta F said, I had to watch Sean's interview. Well, I'm glad you did. Lady Fitzader, hey, said, I've got major blur on my video. YouTube says it's 720. I don't even believe that. Yeah, we're supposed to be on 1080.
This thing is making me mad. Is that better or no?
Yeah,
Yes or
that's
no?
good enough. That's good enough.
I'm tired of messing with it.
Well, hopefully it's all better now for you. Patty said, well, watch it in Oregon in a Skagway train ride. The best. Oh,
Awesome.
I am so glad you did the Skagway train ride. I absolutely love that. Okay, so now we're going to put our tops on and then pull this off. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Yes. And then if you want to open up the avocado, that'd be awesome. Oh, I guess I'll put that. All right. Let me get this one. And look, aren't these awesome, y'all? So excited. So yeah, this would definitely be probably too warm for Shauna.
Darn it.
Ooh. Let's do. And we just have some mushrooms here on the side. Oops, sorry.
Glove, please.
Yeah, there you
We'll
go.
put this up
Okay.
and get rid of it.
And then we also are going to each have a half of a small avocado. And the other thing we have, and we will be putting a short out on this, so y'all be looking for that. I forget when I have it scheduled. Monday, Tuesday. But this is like a canberry, a cucumber relish, y'all. I'm just going to serve that on the side and do it for heat here.
Awesome sauce.
Is that enough, or you want more?
One more.
That good?
Perfecto, yeah.
Then we're done with that.
I'm going to put it back in the fridge.
Okay. Yeah, I might not have got the lid. But yeah, that train in Skagway, it is the best. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Renee said, smash that thumbs up, folks. Yes, please do. So there's our tuna melt, y'all. Just basically tuna salad with some cheese on it.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah.
And but thank you so much, Renee. Yes, everybody, please smash the thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Patty said, in the wild, we saw seals, whales, bald eagles, a black bear,
Oh, wow.
a jellyfish that I can't even describe how big it was. Huge.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, RO is reverse osmosis.
Oh, fancy.
Matrey said that cheese is really good, but it's not spicy. But it's
So like the
sriracha.
sauna.
But it's sriracha. I never found sriracha spicy.
No, it's like
Right?
a LaCroix of hot sauce.
Kind of. So here we go. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Tell me what you think.
Look at that. That's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh catch.
Mm.
Long John Silver ain't got nothing on that. I don't even trust a Gordon fisherman to make something that good.
Oh my gosh. Patty said the pup is a rescue.
Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome. Good on you for that.
Approximately a year old. Oh, when found, she had been torn up very badly by a big dog.
Oh, no.
Sorry. She's a 13-pound ball of energy, pure spaz. Oh, that's so cute.
That's awesome.
Oh, well, I'm glad she's got a wonderful home now. She don't have to be scared of no big old dogs. Shauna said, laugh aloud, not spicy. I've heard that before.
Right. That's what I said. Tell her.
Right? Renee said, rescue's her favorite breed. Patty said, when she settles down, though, she is the sweetest lap dog.
Awesome.
Aw, she needs to learn some manners. But we'll work with her and get her to behave. I'll post pics in the group soon. Oh, good. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, you know, and plus when you just get her, it takes a while. Like even for Sam, I feel like he didn't start feeling comfortable for a good 6 months.
Right.
And even now, I feel like he's still kind of coming into his personality, right?
He has a spot on the house, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he claimed that pretty quick.
A great idea. This is a perfect side dish for this.
Mm-hmm. Shauna said, hello, someone kicked the phone. And then Renee said, I've never been to a Five Below. Good prices and lots similar to Dollar Tree. Yeah, I've seen them, but I've never been in them before. Have you ever been to a Five Below?
I didn't think there was anything in there for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I saw Chris the girl go, they even have a section called 5 and above.
Of course.
But yeah, they had some good Halloween stuff though.
Oh, of course.
Right? Like who is it? Who is it getting on the Halloween train yet?
But where was one close to us though?
Mm-hmm.
Shenandoah?
Mm-mm. Right, I think right up here by Michael's.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
20TQ Cat said, hey, Shelly, have you decided what to do for your 100th Warden report? Sort of. I talk about it on this coming week's Warden report, but I have an idea. But it's going to be a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to make it really like you're going to have to be a dedicated the Warden watcher. Let's put it that way.
Warden watcher.
And you're going to have to stay on top of all 100 episodes. Probably going to want to make sure you've commented on all of the episodes. So just giving you a heads up now, since everybody that's here, I know you're our dedicated people. So
what are you, number 94 right now?
Uh-huh. It actually, the 100th episode is the week of Halloween.
Wow.
Isn't that the most perfect for me? Mm-hmm. It's that week, y'all, is the 100th episode. So, yeah, we're going to do some type of giveaway, but it's really, I'm gearing it towards our dedicated Warden watchers.
That's awesome.
Shauna said, I think I need my seasick patch. I'm sorry, Shauna. Renee said, I had some amazing wings last night at a place near Montrose with some habanero house-made sauce. Owner was shocked when I was deep dipping and not dying. Also had the cucumber jalapeno mezcal margarita. Wow.
What's the name of this place? I'm going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we have a vacation, a little mini trip we're planning here downtown. So we could probably hit that up on the way down there.
You mean when we're going to Galveston?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited about the trip. I was glad I waited. Hold on one second.
You know what I've noticed though? We added the hot sauce and the 5 spice. I don't notice it.
It wasn't enough.
Right.
I'm going to explain what's coming up in October for us. But Caden said the ingredients for the truffle, if it's not too much trouble, never. So look, I'm not writing it down or anything. Just Jason, I think, has it like to the T. What I did, because we have the big waffle maker, so it makes 4 at a time. Plus it has the residual, which we do have some residual in there. But I did 3 extra large eggs. I did 4 the other day. That was too much. So 3 extra large eggs and, I don't know, a cup of shredded mozz. And then I put whatever seasoning I want in it. And then whenever I put it in there, I drizzled some cheese first and then poured the egg cheese mixture. But that was it. Just egg and cheese.
But if you go back and watch our very first video where I did the truffle fries, that's basically our first, that's our basic truffle recipe.
Mm-hmm. Shauna said, whenever I hear Five Below, I thought they meant a store for cold tips. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Yeah, and maybe one of the moderators can link. We actually did a tuna melt video. Mm-hmm. Maybe they can link in there because I think that has the truffles as well. Oops. Renee said, I didn't even put the name of the store together till just now. Oh, wow. Wow. One said it reminds you of 3 doors down.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Patty said, we only have 3 farmers markets left this year.
Wow.
That's where I'll be tomorrow morning. Oh, wow. It just blows my mind that y'all don't have year-round farmers markets.
Right.
Because we are so spoiled here because it is year-round and there's multiples year-round.
We have some that are only on Saturdays, some that are only on Sundays, some that are on both.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's I don't know. That's crazy, but yeah, you got to go while you can. Mm-hmm.
This is so good.
Mm-hmm. Wow. When I said, I'm not a wheel watcher, I'm a warden watcher, laugh out loud. Right? That's right. Join the warden watcher team. Dwayne TQ Cat said, commented on your warden reports? Many of those weeks, I'm sure you wished I would shut up because I made so many comments. Haha. No, I love it.
It actually helps the channel. So keep doing it, please.
Yeah, I love it. No, I get excited when y'all comment. Yeah. I look forward to reading them. I look forward to hearing that's why I ask questions, because I really want to hear your opinion on stuff or your life experiences on things. So I look forward to those comments. Please never feel like you ever comment too much. If anything, I feel like y'all can take it up a notch, to be honest. Y'all can take it up. We get more comments, y'all.
Seriously, the more the better, because it actually, YouTube loves that.
Mm-hmm.
It actually helps the channel the more y'all comment. Way good.
Mm-hmm. It does have a good balance of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not spicy, but it still has good flavors in there.
Right. No, I ain't mad about it.
Oh, thank you so much, Shauna. She said tuna. She shared the link. Tuna melt and evil ketchup. Yeah.
Thank you.
That was when you made the evil ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
Tweet TQ Cat said it was probably 30 years ago, but we had a store that was called Five Below, and they really did sell frozen food. It was all really cheap food that was due to expire soon.
Wow.
I love that store. Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
That sounds awesome, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of those.
Kate said, I noticed some Italian flavored pork rind grubs at my store. Ooh. And I made some pizza truffles with it.
Oh.
There was pretty tasty mix of great pizza truffle. Ooh, that sounds really good. Is it truffles or was it truffle? Oh, truffles. She said it was truffles. Oh, yeah. Some pizza truffles. Mm-hmm. Yum. And because I see here, I'll go back to Betrayal in just a second. She said, thanks for the rest your way. Husband thinks mine are too crispy. I would say if it's too crispy, add maybe an extra egg than you normally do. Leave everything else the same. And I don't, if you kind of saw, I let it get to where it's lightly brown, and then I flip it and let it get just another couple minutes so that it might be a little crispy on the outside, but it still should have where you can squeeze it, and it's almost like, kind of like toast. And you get good toast where it's squeezable, but it pops back out.
And it's not a crouton.
Right. That's what I'm going for. So I find having maybe an extra egg, fluff it up a little bit better, and give you, and just kind of watch it, because it really shouldn't take that. I know before when we've done it, and this is what happens to us. Let me know if anybody does this in the kitchen. You're busy making something and you get sidetracked. And it's so easy to do with like a chaffle, because you put it all in there. You're like, okay, I've got a couple minutes. And you're like, oh, I know. I'll wash these dishes. And you forget about it. And then they're like dark brown and they're crispy, you know?
And then they're croutons.
Right. We've done that before. And Matre said, I'm excited for tomorrow. Our township has a full day festival instead of the regular farmers market. They close the street, almost triple the amount of vendors, a stage with entertainment, etc. Ooh, that sounds amazing, Maitreya. I hope you share pictures. That sounds like so much fun.
You know, it'd be awesome if something like that was going on while we're there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, said Truffle said Apple autocorrect helping me out again, right? Right, I think we were all getting excited about pizza truffles. We were like, ooh, let's do that. And Sharon likes her truffles crispy. And so does Renee. She goes, me too. I prefer crispy. It depends on what we're doing. Like for the fries, that works well. Mm-hmm. Our truffle fries. The Benedict, you know, stuff like that. But
it works well because you're putting the egg on it.
Yeah, but to me, if I, like for crispy, that's what I like. But if I am having a sandwich where I want to hold it, I want it to have that bread-like feel, that little sponginess to it. But that's me. Shauna said, I need to cook some ground beef. I might be making truffle sloppy aunties. Ooh.
Nice. Really good.
Mm-hmm. And 22 Q-Couch, she likes her super crispy. And Shauna said, less egg. Yeah, you would add less egg. It's a little, like one less egg. Or you can use, it depends on how many you're trying to make, right? You can then, if you wanted, just add more cheese. Like if it calls for a cup of cheese, add a cup and a half, and it'll get it crispier.
Right.
Kate said, I use 2 tablespoons, egg white in the carton, no yolk. Oh,
okay.
Okay, I've never done it with the egg whites.
We haven't either. Yeah.
2ATQ Cat said, I don't use egg yolks either for my truffles. The yolks make them too eggy for me. Oh, interesting. Okay. I've always done it with the yolk. Kate said, for some applications for crispy is great, but for some things I like a good soft truffle to mimic bread. Yes. Nice. Like Apple's just helping you along.
I had to actually go in my phone and turn off the autocorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Because I use so many slang terms.
Mm-hmm.
But then now finally the phone's learned me.
you turned it off, so it never was just
Well,
like
no,
whatever.
but it does recommend words I use a lot, and
Mm.
it'll suggest, or
Hmm.
auto-populate the little thing.
Mm. Right, trying to say. I mean, I could just use the egg white from my eggs. That's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whew. And then we got to clean all this up and work on the next bit.
What's the next bit?
When we take the votes
For
the.
why don't you tell them now?
Because I want to get
While
all
I'm
this out of the
finishing
way.
eating.
You want to get all this out of the way? I can start. What color cleaner? Oh, I thought we turned that off.
Mm.
Well, dang it. Now that I'm up, I'm going to use the bathroom. Dang it. No, bueno.
Who saw that coming? Mm-mm-mm.
What up, buddy? Let me back. I'll be right back.
Thank you all. So, what is coming up in October for us? So, we mentioned it last week, but October 12th, down in Galveston, they're having a Ghost Coast Festival. And so I hadn't bought the tickets yet. So they have several things going. That actually starts Friday night. And all weekend, they have different things going on, and you buy tickets for the thing. Well, I hadn't bought anything yet, and I thought about it the other day. I was like, well, so just to go to the main festival is $25 per person, right? And I was like, okay, that's $50 for us. But I was like, well, I'll just wait. They're not going to sell out of the general admission tickets, right? That's not good. But some of the tours and stuff, I was like, okay. Didn't know what to do. Well, today, because it's Friday the 13th, they sent out a thing saying, if you buy your tickets today and use this code, you get 13% off. So, today only, it's at midnight. So I went ahead and got our general admission tickets. So it's $25 each, but then of course there's tax and there's a processing fee. Like, what? I really wished, I would rather, let me know, what would you rather? I would rather companies, here, you can take it too, would, instead of charging $25 each, just charge $27.50 and go charge me a processing fee. I want to know what the total fee is before I purchase. I don't want to purchase something and then there's all these other things added on at the end. Like, tell me what it is. Why do you have to charge a processing fee?
Or what I really hate, when they call it a convenience fee.
I know.
I find it very inconvenient.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways, but at least I did save some money. That basically, that's what it did, is it covered the taxes. It covered the taxes and most of the processing fee. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Oh.
Well, hold on. Let's do this too, because it's about time to get rid of this towel anyways.
Mm-hmm. But I got that, but I didn't decide on any of the other ones yet, because I'm going to go over, I'll read some more comments and I'll tell you what some of the other activities you could get for the weekend. Renee said, where's Bruce? Did you decide where to put the fluorescent signs?
Not yet, but your idea is
Kind
very
of.
helpful.
Kind of.
We're going to not put them outside because the way you explained it makes perfect sense.
There is some, I was thinking I put them on the inside of the windows. So if people were passing by, they would see the fluorescent signs. And I found out there is a fourth one that is a big fluorescent skull. And now Target has them in stock. So I'm thinking of ordering that.
I guess that's what we're going to do Saturday. Oh, you got to order. That's fine too. We're not having that one.
Tell them what you're doing.
I'm picking out a few Ketochow flavors so we can make our fudge. That's our new thing every Friday now. And if I got duplicates or ones I'm definitely not going to use, I'm putting them back in the bag. I have a tote in the other room in my office actually that have the big bags. These are all my singles. So I bring it out, I just separate it that way.
And we have several behind us.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
All right. But yeah, Bruce, and we also got a pumpkin skeleton.
It's awesome.
At Target. Oh, not the chocolate mint.
You do not want it?
No.
Okay.
They're both sitting on the front couch. So we have not decorated our yard yet. Let's just put it that way. We haven't decorated the yard. 22 Cat said, I don't remember now, but I think I got the idea of just using the egg whites for truffles from Keto Twins. They added xanthan gum to theirs. That's what I remember. Oh. My lady laugh a lot. Hey. Oh, nice. Ketopalooza is that weekend in Kentucky. Yeah, I don't know the weekend. Can somebody say when it is in Kentucky?
We're saving that one because we're going to make the soup, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's what made it crispier. Oh, that's a good idea. Sean's here. Hey, Sean. Said, hey, guys, sorry I'm late. Hey. I know. I was like, well.
We got the gingerbread, but we used that last time.
Yes. Shauna said, I might grab my phone stand and earbuds and go mobile to start cooking. Yeah, you should. And she said, okay, going mobile. 22 Cat said, make sure to use the mozzarella cheese on the top and bottom of each toffle. That's right. What really makes them crispy. Oh, yeah. Okay. She goes, yes, mozz on the dash. Renee said, Heath, note to have all the fudge to yourself. Chocolate mint, haha.
No, I can't do that to her.
Not the peppermint. It's not the right season.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And I don't care about vanilla. That's too
we got white chocolates. Let's.
Boring.
Okay, we're not doing that one.
What's also in our thing behind us?
Oh, a bunch of stuff. I don't want to get up.
Oh.
So there's a whole row of these, and then there's the basket.
Okay. Well, do you see anything?
Oh, peaches and cream and chai latte.
We did chai latte last week.
Irish cream.
No, we did Irish cream.
Irish cream. Birthday cake.
Oh.
Peaches and cream.
Uh-huh.
We're not doing taco.
Peaches and cream is different. Okay, so this is what you guys got to help us with.
Red licorice. Butterscotch.
We have... So tonight you have double duty. We have white chocolate, we have dark chocolate, and we have chocolate salted caramel. So that's your 3 choices of chips. And then here are your choices of Ketochow. So you have to comment what chip and what Ketochow. We've got peaches and cream. That's been a hot minute. Birthday cake, chocolate malt, orange cream.
Wait, we had 2 of them set aside for the shrimps. I want to make sure I'm not pulling from those.
Blueberry pie.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Those 2. Okay, orange cream. Okay, those are 2 orange cream. That's perfect. Okay.
No, we were going to do the orange mango or the pina colada.
Orange mango.
There you go.
Orange mango. I don't have any more pina colada.
Okay, orange mango. Okay, chocolate, root beer float, or banana. So that's your choices, y'all. So tell us what fudge we're making tonight.
So which one are we not doing? I'll go ahead and put them up.
I don't know yet.
Oh, I thought you were the ones you didn't want.
No, all these are good.
Okay. Those 2?
Yeah.
All those, okay.
Yeah. They've got 8 choices and 3 choices of chips. So let's see. Renee said white chocolate should have had some raspberries in it, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be good, but we don't have like the raspberry Ketochow would be good, but we just don't have any more. Or
right, Sean's story is amazing, y'all.
Do we have a big bag? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't want to go look.
But yeah, fun. Sean's story, he gave us a sneak peek, and oh my gosh.
Very, very good.
Oh my gosh, y'all. It's incredible.
He went through the ringer.
Renee said, I did get to try one of the Coke Zero Oreo drinks. What did you think?
Yeah.
Not one I'll hunt down to get a ton, but I did like it.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's see. Do y'all notice if you get bubbly that the little tabs say stuff? This one just says, hi.
It's talking to me.
And hello to you too. I do like the cherry flavor bubbly. Right? 22Q Cat said it's funny that we choose the best Ketochow flavor for your fudge each Friday, as if there's any awful tasting fudge. Never. Right.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to use the potato soup one to make a fudge.
Oh, don't get started on that. Okay, Renee's vote is for chocolate salted caramel and mocha. Oh, I didn't say mocha.
We have a big bag of mocha.
But I thought it was unopened.
Well, we can open it.
Well, we got chocolate here.
Yeah. Well, she didn't like chocolate,
said,
though.
Oh, that's right. Add some instant coffee flavor, too. Ooh, that's right.
Do we have any more?
Yeah, we have instant coffee.
Do you want to do that?
Uh-oh. 22Q Cat said, too many choices. I can't decide. Oh. And Rickman likes the salted caramel and mocha, but I didn't say mocha. And I got chocolate malt.
And regular chocolate.
And regular chocolate. And then we got peaches cream, birthday cake, orange. Or how about we'll eliminate one right now. And we'll eliminate the root beer float. And the banana, because I feel like we just did that one. And we're going to eliminate the chocolate malt because we just did that not too long ago. Okay, so here we narrowed it down now.
We've done the blueberry though, haven't we? We just did it a couple weeks ago at least, but whatever.
We've got peaches and cream, birthday cake. Oh, we've got it down to 4. Chocolate and orange cream.
But I'm thinking if we do the peaches and cream, we should do the white.
Well, yeah, but I'm letting them decide. When I say, oh, I guess I see root beer and thought it was mocha. Oh, it probably is. She said, okay, so she would do the chocolate, the salted caramel with like either the chocolate or chocolate malt with a little bit of coffee. That sounds good. Rickwood said, just open the big bag. Rickwood. Then you'll have to go get it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Well, then you know what I can do then? I'll go put this bag back up and go get that one.
All right.
And then which one of these am I not using though?
Well,
3 of them. Which
is
one
anybody else going to vote?
Because then we just put those other 2 up too at the same time.
Yeah. And I think there's a partial bag of the salted in there.
Okay.
Anybody else? Last chance.
We're doing the mocha.
Let's see. Well, wait. Somebody, what flavor of chips do you have again? We got white chocolate, dark chocolate.
Let me check the fridge. I don't remember.
And chocolate salted caramel. That's the 3 we have.
Because we have a little remnants in this one.
Yeah, but
you can use it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I usually do is I start with this bag depending on the flavor we get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which flavor is it then?
There's like 2 or 3 bags in here. They're probably
use
mixed.
them all. Just mix them all together.
No, that's not how I do it.
I know you don't, but I'm telling you what I want.
Okay. Well, good. You know what? I was always told it's nice to have once.
Oh, I know. I'm getting used to it.
Oh, whatever. 22 Cat said, I'm not very observant, apparently. I never noticed the tabs on bubbly. I just went and looked, and one of mine says, hey, yo.
Is it really?
That's how they spelled it, but they spelled it like, hey, yo, like H-E-Y-O.
Oh, like all one word?
Yeah. They're just big, fat copycats.
Right?
I know. And I've seen some of mine will say sup. Like sup. Oh, Patty says she votes for white chocolate and peaches and cream. That's the chocolate salted caramel. So we got 1 vote for peaches and cream and white.
Semi-sweet.
And then we've got 2 votes for the caramel, the chocolate caramel, and mocha. Yeah. All right. We'll give it a couple more minutes and then we'll be done. What's that? Oh, semi-sweet. So the other things that they have going on at that Ghost Coast Festival is they also have, and I was talking to Heath about it, and we're kind of on the fence, y'all. So maybe you can persuade us. So Saturday night, so here's our plan, right? We're still going to have our live on Friday, of course. But Saturday, we're going to get up semi-early. I'm saying by 8. Get ready. Get out of here. And we're going to go have lunch somewhere, either in Galveston or on the way.
Somewhere that the one Renee's going to tell us.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
And then the festival part itself starts at noon on Saturday. It's in this old mansion, I think from the 1890s or something like that. It's called the League Kempner Mansion in Galveston. So if you're not familiar, Galveston in 1900, it was considered the richest port in the U.S. So a lot of people came to Galveston. In fact, one of the presidents set up shop in Galveston when there was some kind of war going on, and that was like where their naval base was, right? And so, because of that, there are quite a few mansions and some well-known names. Like a lot of people here know the name Moody. And my understanding is the Moody's, its descendants are still around, but there's like a lot of stuff has the Moody name on it. And what was the story you heard about the Moody's versus, remember, Fertitti?
Oh, the Tillman Furtado, him and the Moody's basically own half the island each. And he wants to bring Vegas-style casinos to the island, but they don't.
Yeah. So they're
at odds.
Yes. So the Moody's,
that's a rumor I've heard.
Yeah. But so the Lee Kempner house is this old mansion, right? It looks gorgeous, y'all, gorgeous. So they're holding Saturday's festivities from noon until 9 p.m. is there, and that's where they're going to have some kind of market, like with a whole bunch of vendors. They have several celebrities. I think it's up to like 8 or 9 now that are going to be there. I don't know any of the people. I've looked at them. I have probably seen them because they'll say, what movies or whatever they were in, and I recognize some of the names, but I don't recognize them.
Some of them are authors too, aren't they?
Yeah, a couple of them are authors, and different things like that. So then you can, I guess they're going to have panels, and so it's kind of like a convention style. So they're going to have panels, and then you can get autographs and pictures with the celebrities. There's supposedly going to be drink and food vendors. And I don't know. I think a couple other things are going on there at the house, right? At the mansion. Then outside of that, so like Friday night, the reason we don't care about going Friday night, they're doing a haunted or ghost pub crawl. Which we don't drink, so we're like, okay, that seems silly to go.
And we got to hang out with y'all.
That's right. And then they also have I didn't know this before, but there's actually a year-round haunted house in Galveston.
Wow.
Because it's so known, and supposedly there's tons of ghosts there, because in 1900 there was a horrible hurricane, devastated the island, lost many lives that day, and then plus many people afterwards got tons of illnesses. Is Sam outside, or did we let him back in?
Honestly, don't remember. I think he's on the couch. Come on.
No, I think he's out.
Let me go look.
No, he's laying right there on the couch.
Oh, okay. So there's a haunted house, which we learned, Renee could testify, haunted houses aren't good for Heath. I think it's the strobe lights and maybe some of the uneven walking. I mean, this is in a house, so it might not be so bad as far as the ground, but I think all of the lighting and the people and all of that, he just didn't do well with the haunted house. I like haunted houses. They don't bother me. Is anybody else? Do they like going? I enjoy them just for.
It's not the haunting part that bothered me.
No.
It's all the what do you call it?
I thought it was mostly the lighting and
But there's a term for that though.
The all the effects, the you know how they'll blow in like hot air or cold air or mist you, or you know, just that. And like there was the one where they have a compression chamber where you have to walk through and it pushes on you. I know you didn't like that at all.
Not at all.
And then that one that we went to was outside. That's where you really had trouble, is the outside part, because the loud noise. Because remember that when they were doing that horn?
Yeah, but there's a
auditory,
maybe
sensory issue.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He had just like sensory overload.
Yeah.
And almost had like a panic attack. Isn't that what you would say, Renee? Like he had a panic attack?
And it's weird because I used to never have that away. I used to love going to haunted houses and amusement parks and stuff like that. And
yeah.
This was just no bueno. So
we're not going to be doing that. TQ Cat said, look at all the lilies you're hoarding. I know. I guess we're going to do the mocha one.
Okay.
So yeah, all of these can go back up.
Well, which two of these I'm going to put back up too while I'm already up?
Okay. There. So anyways,
I'll be back.
So we are going to do the haunted house, even though it does sound kind of fun. Yeah, leave it here. It does sound kind of fun, but you know, it's not fun if Heath has a panic attack or anything, right? It's not worth it for that. So Saturday, they have that going on. Then Saturday night, they have actually, I think, a couple different tours. There's either the Ghost Strand walking tour. So in Galveston, they have this street, basically. They call it the Strand. It's where a lot of big businesses are. There's the Grand Opera, different other houses and so forth. And so there's the Strand Ghost Walk. And what I read up on it, it says you walk about a mile, but that's over an hour and a half. So to me, it seems very easily done. It's even wheelchair accessible. So to me, if it's wheelchair accessible, then that means it should be pretty much even ground to walk on. I mean, I've walked the Strand many, many times in my life, and there's parts just like any street where it might be a little uneven, but overall it's okay. So there's that one, and I was really considering it, and it's like $30 a person. But you either do 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. or of course midnight. And Heath is like, okay, on a Saturday after that long day, are we going to want to actually go out at 10 p.m. at night to do a walk?
It's usually about 10 o'clock we're trying to go to sleep.
I know, because normally we are in bed by 10 p.m. And he's like, so do we want to do that? Or do we want to be back in our expensive hotel room? Because that's the other thing. We paid money for this hotel room.
And it's haunted too, so there's our
haunted
house.
And it is haunted. But that hotel that is haunted, they're not doing the haunted ghost tours that week because here, you're supposed to wet this a little bit. Because she's busy with the other festival, the red one. So what we're going to, so I was like, okay, so we can't do the ghost tour of the hotel since that ain't happening. That's what I really wanted to do. Cause I was like, well, and then when we're done with the ghost tour, we just go right up to our room. But in this case, that ain't going to happen. So, then we can either do the Strand tour, which does sound fun, or there is a cemetery tour, a ghost tour, which I think would be amazing. But I'm also concerned that it'd be really uneven walking for Heath, so I don't want to do that. But I think it would be fun. So that's our options for that night, and then
Is that enough? You want more? I don't remember.
That should actually be right on the dot. Yeah.
And what else?
Heavy cream.
Oh, that's what.
And then on Sunday, what they are doing is they have a tour of the League Kipner house, and it's called Attic to Basement Tour. And it's a haunted tour, you know, because of course every home that's over 100 years old is obviously haunted. But they're doing that, and I thought about doing that. Then I looked on the website, and they actually have self-tours. But I was like, looking at it all, I was like, well, that's going to be a lot of stairs. Because just the outside of this building, you know, those old mansions, they had stairs going everywhere. And I was like, I just don't know if Heath would be good doing that after a while. And I don't know how much sitting would be available, you know, since it's an antique house. So I don't know. So there's that, which we'll probably skip on. Oh yeah. The other thing they're offering Saturday night is a ghost harbor tour. So that's when a boat, and I need to scale. That's when a boat goes around the harbor and tells like ghost stories. That's really expensive. It's $90 a person. So immediately I was like, well, that's an out. We're not going to do that, right? Okay. So what I've done so far, I've added 4 ounces of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons, aka an ounce of butter. And then now I'm going to add 8 ounces of the chocolate salted caramel.
Isn't there a salted caramel Ketochow also flavor?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we just don't have any.
Right? I think so. What's the mug for?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you changed your mind.
Yeah, well, we're already here. You already have the heavy cream out. Okay, you gotta pay the tax.
Oh, well, here. I put too much in there. Oh.
Perfecto.
And then you got to open that. Well, I guess you can put this in the microwave first. 1 minute. And then I'll need, like, my pink spatula. Oh, you should have frozen the mug first, though.
All right, we'll do it Sunday then.
Okay.
No, I just want it right now, though.
Yeah, but the mug's not frosted.
I know, I'm still thirsty, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd still, I guess, have it, but you'll have to fill it with lots of ice.
Oh, never mind that. Give it here.
To make it.
I know. Give it here. I'll put it in the freezer, and I'll have to tune in Sunday.
All right, tune in Sunday for what Heath is going to do with this and his Zevia. Okay, I know I missed a lot of comments, but yeah, that's what's going on. So far, all we have booked is just the festival itself on Saturday. We haven't decided anything else. Now, so Heath is going to research a place to eat for lunch Saturday and dinner. And then Sunday, y'all, I mean, seriously, Sunday. So at the Grand Galvez, the hotel we're staying at, they actually do a huge Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is huge. They put like snow crab legs, shrimp, like everything on this buffet. It is expensive. It's expensive. What did I say? It's like $80 a person, $100 a person. It's ridiculous. But it, like, I saw a couple videos of it and I was like, oh, like oysters is on the buffet. They also do a prime rib. So it's expensive, but they've got the good stuff on there. So I was like, oh gosh, I'm really going to do that brunch too. So we'll be doing that brunch on Sunday. It starts at 11 a.m. Mm-hmm. So, and then from there, in case we decide to do that League Kipner place, I guess then we'll just head home. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts? Okay. 22Q Cat said, it's hit or miss in my area for the lilies. Sometimes the shelves are all bare, sometimes not. Hoarding a bunch is probably a good idea. Well, and right now, I'm getting them for $5.99 each at Kroger, y'all. So that I feel like that's a pretty good deal. I mean, I've been getting them for $6.28 at HEB, but like as Renee goes, I mean, that's a 29-cent difference. So of course I'm going to get it from Kroger.
Oh, she said also to put the instant
Oh
coffee.
yeah, the coffee. It should be behind me. There's a little brown bag. 22Q Cat says she hasn't been through a haunted house in a long time, but I love them. There's like, see one of those bags down at the bottom.
On the very bottom?
Yeah, one of the gray bags. I think one of those. Not that.
It's a bag on the bottom, but not
I
that
said
bag
the
on the
gray
bottom.
bags.
These?
One of those, yes. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah. All right, let's see what coffee. Ooh, I do have a pumpkin spice. Ooh, medium roast. That's that lemon I ordered. Dirty chai.
Lemon coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what is this?
That's medium roast. Pumpkin spice, dirty chai.
I saw all the rest of them
And
were yellow.
then-
That one's red, so just pay attention.
And light roast. Probably then the medium roast. I like to save my pumpkin spice for me. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. See how much I really only drink these when we go on a trip. Because sometimes you don't know if you're going to get good coffee out. Right? Okay. Let's see. Renee said she sent us the link to the place and a pic of the menu. Thank you, Renee. And she said, hooray for mocha. Leave it to me to pick a flavor that's not in the bag. Laugh out loud. Rebel, I'm saying.
Rickwin did it too.
No, she just agreed
No,
with.
that's what I'm saying. The two of y'all together pushed it over the edge.
Uh-huh. Renee said, says the lady that booked a midnight ghost hunt. Well, we did Old Town Spring.
Right.
We did the midnight one.
I know.
Well, that was also because that was the one that said it would be adults only.
Right.
Because this one is at all ages. The only way we could do one that's adults only, y'all, they do a red light district ghost tour.
Nope.
You don't want to do that?
We don't have enough money for that. What? You get ticketed in the red lights.
No, you'd be with a tour.
I know that.
I wonder what. But yeah, it's the red light district ghost tour. That's the only one that I see that is considered adults only. But I would think if you're doing a tour at 10 p.m. or midnight, there's probably not going to be kids on there because it's an hour and a half long. So, like, I would think those people would have their kids up that late. But what do I know?
Nowadays, you would think different.
22Q Cat said, hopefully it would be all even for walking in the haunted house. I could see me tripping, falling, breaking a hip if not.
I'm telling you.
Well, nowadays, I don't know how long it's been, 22Q Cat, but I've been watching Tampa J, and he goes to like all these haunted stuffs. In fact, I did not know this, and I hadn't had time to tell Heath. Did you know if you are a Camp Crystal, who was that? That was not
Friday
Mike.
13th.
Yeah.
No, that is Mike Myers.
That is Mike.
Crystal
Okay.
Lake.
Yeah. Did you know? And Tampa J just did this. It actually woke up there this morning. He went to Camp Crystal, and they have a whole, I guess, like excursion where you camp the night at where they filmed it all there.
Wow.
right by the lake and everything. You even get your photos on the canoe where they pulled somebody, like at the ending scene where she's in the canoe and she thinks she's safe and he comes out from the water.
Oh, wow.
You can stay there.
Where's it at?
It's Michigan, I believe.
Oh, okay.
You can stay there the night. Like, Renee, here you go. Here's a here's the little scoop. Oh gosh. I think I see it. Oh.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I wish, well, I guess it wouldn't matter anyways. I wish there was like a little baggy separated, but that'll just get buried too.
Right? Ugh. Ugh.
Oh no.
My hands are dirty, Heath.
Oh no. Oh,
I know.
The table.
I know, it's everywhere. It's on my hands, it's everywhere.
Just sweep it off into the thing.
It's everywhere now.
Everywhere.
Ugh. But anyways, and I know I'm getting off topic, but anyways, he stayed there, y'all. So it's a whole thing. And they had, I think he said like 15 to 20 people there. You're staying in the same cabins that was in the movie.
Wow.
They even show you, okay, this is where, I didn't know this, but Kevin Bacon was in the original Friday the 13th.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he was one of the camp counselors.
Oh, wow.
I think. But
what
anyways.
movie has he not done, actually?
I know, right? So they show you where Kevin Bacon's cabin was, Alice's cabin, and they do all kinds of stuff. He couldn't film everything, obviously, since it's their copyright excursion, but they feed you dinner. It was like an all-you-can-eat, but he didn't want to get too full because he wanted to stay up to look at other things and stuff. Mm-hmm. They take you around to the different filming scenes, and then of course you get some kind of big old goodie bag. Like he got some kind of thermos.
Oh wow.
He got a magnet, a blanket.
Wow.
That's but you do have to bring like
camping gear.
Yeah, some of your camping gear to like, even though you're staying in a cabin, you need to have your own sleeping bag and that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, they probably part of the motif or the what do you call it? Not motif, the
experience.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And and you watch the movie, of course. And then when you wake up in the morning, if you do wake up, if you do wake up, and then they serve a big breakfast. And then as you leave, they give you a map to some of the other filming locations outside of where that actual lake is.
Yeah, where the story took place.
Yeah, so you could go to those as well. But guess how much that whole thing is?
$300. Higher or lower?
Higher.
$1,200.
No, $750.
Ouch. Yeah, but they paid you.
Right? Well, I guess it's like a whole thing. So he booked it so that he would wake up on Friday the 13th. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What do y'all think, though? Would you do that? Is anybody interested in doing that?
It honestly depends of the actual location where it's at and how close it is to some of our friends.
Well,
so we can work it in to hang out with them too.
But my thing is, we don't, y'all.
Well, but still indoors though.
Is it? I don't think it was air conditioned.
Oh, then never mind.
I don't think there's any air conditioning in those cabins.
Never mind. I ain't that country.
And it looked like they were, because he got up at one point and he was filming and you could hear someone else snoring. So I don't think
communal.
I think it's like big communal camping.
No.
I never camped as a kid. I've never been to a camp. So I figured that's like you're in there with like 10 other people or whatever in each cabin. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way it was when I went to summer camp. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm over that.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, that's not.
Nope.
Not my thing.
And $750 for that? No.
Yeah, $750, and you have to bring your own sleeping bag and a few like you had to get a flashlight and a few other things.
Nope. Too civilized.
Yeah, I was just like, no.
Nope.
Let me put it here. Then it won't jostle so much, right? Or do you want to lick the spoon?
I will when you're done.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm fading though.
Oh, wow.
I'm just so full. That was just that blew up on me.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, that was really good,
Y'all.
y'all. Oh my goodness.
Renee.
Good call.
All right, this one might not last all week. But so anyways, I know I got way off, Lynn. Y'all know I can't stay on track. So anyways, I see Laura and Julie in the Pines. Hey, y'all. So anyways.
So attractive, right?
I know, right? Haunted houses nowadays.
Bad business.
They're not just a haunted house. Like I've seen quite a few on Tampa J's where it's multiple haunted experiences now. So you and like the one we went with Renee, you start off in a house and then it went outdoors. And that's really where he started having the trouble, was the outdoor part, because it really was uneven. It was dark, so he couldn't see where he was walking. And so he's having problems with that.
Was it a sensory overload, or what they call it?
I think so, because what it really hit you is when we got out of the house and we went to like the clown area that's outside, and they were honking that horn like you couldn't even talk to anybody. It was so loud. It was too loud. And he was just like, he couldn't see where he was supposed to go. And the ground wasn't even, and I think you might have even tripped a little. And I think it all compounded on you. You were just like, just the stress of the house, even though you enjoyed it, it's a stress on your body. And then that loud noise, the dark, the uneven ground, the almost tripping and everything. I think it just like all of it got on you, and you were just like, I got to get out of here.
Well, just like when we went to Universal, and I love roller coasters, I always have. I just couldn't do those either. It messed with me. Because like I was telling somebody the other day, I even get basically motion sickness just washing my hair in the shower. Just bending my head back throws me off. So not only was it the jostling around of the roller coaster, but the ones I really wanted to go on, the ones that do the loops and go upside down and everything, that was no. I can't do those anymore.
Renee wanted to know how your shoes are. Well,
they're amazing. And
you gotta wait till Sunday.
Yes, we have a full report on Sunday.
Yes, so tune in Sunday and you'll find out what Renee's asking about.
Thanks for the spoiler alert. Thank you though.
Julie the Pine said, I'm late, but I made the live.
That's
Yay!
Good. We're glad you're here. Thank you.
I'll have to watch the beginning after. I'm sure what you made was awesome. We really enjoyed it.
I really did.
And she said, it's the end. Well, not all the way. Laura S. Hey, said, hi, everyone. Happy Friday. How are you doing?
Howdy. I missed y'all.
Patty said, ouch, that price.
Right,
I know.
Right.
I know.
That's, you know what I call that? That's me. They don't want me going. That's the discouraging fee.
Or she might have been referring to the buffet. I don't know which one.
Or both.
I'm behind.
Maybe both.
Shauna said, I got a nice package of White Lily's chips today. Nice. I know. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, so they arrived today?
Yeah, she got them. Shauna said, sloppy aunties almost done, and Choffles bun the dash, or Choffles in the dash. Sorry.
Nice.
22Q Cat said $5.99 is good for Lily's. I paid $8 to $9 lots of times. Ooh, yeah, I would be cringing. Oh, $8, $9. Oh, probably wouldn't be doing it. Renee said, dirty chai would be good or medium. I did the medium roast. Patty said, what bag of magic is that? I think that was the mocha.
Yeah.
It might have cut off, but it was the mocha, big bag of mocha. There you go.
And we had this for almost a year, I think.
I think we've had it longer. I don't know. I'm scared to look.
Come on, it's still good.
Yeah, we just opened it. 22Q Cat said, that'd be cool to camp out there. I would do that. Fun. Oh, you would?
For that price and no AC?
22Q Cat would do
I'm
that.
wondering too, though.
Are you a Friday the 13th fan?
Do they even have running water? Because that'd really be the deal breaker.
Oh, I know he couldn't take a shower. They did have restrooms. They have restrooms, but no showers. Because he got up and left, and he's like, yeah, I didn't get to have a shower yet, but that's because they're not there. Yeah, I can't.
I wonder.
I cannot go to sleep without a shower. I'm a night shower person. Anybody else take showers at night? I have to take my shower right in bed. Like or otherwise I just won't sleep well. I just don't even want to sleep. Like, oh, being dirty, getting in my bed, I can't do it.
For the movie though, was it a campground site that they just used to film it and then they converted it ever since? Or was it a set they built and so now they just maintain it because of that? I'm just wondering. So they were never built with
I don't know. I think he might have explained in there, but I was only half listening.
Right.
But it did have a sign because they said they don't open the actual campgrounds until 3 p.m. on the dot. Otherwise, if you arrive early, people are just waiting in their cars in line, and it says entrance, and it says only for tour holders.
Well, that makes sense.
So you have to show in order to get in there. So you can't even visit the area without being part of the tour.
Well, that makes sense. That's actually pretty good too.
Yeah.
If you are an attendee.
Yeah.
Cool, then
you know it's limited. He said he made a lot of good friends here, but he's I'm sorry, this is my thing. Every Jay I have ever known has always been an amazing person. Jays and Pauls I've ever known are great guys. And, my late stepfather was Jay. And very, I thought he was a great person. And this Tampa Jay, he just seems like one of those, he has a friend everywhere, right? No stranger. And he met several friends. He was like, oh, it's so great. We got together. I met so many great new friends and
That's
everything.
Awesome.
Right. Julia the Pine said, I don't think I could handle camping at Crystal Lake. That would be so wild. Isn't that crazy? Like, I can't
handle camping.
Throw
that in there too? No.
I'm gonna say something that might shock a few people. I don't think I've ever actually seen Friday the 13th. I've seen, of course, clips and stuff over the years. I mean, how do you not? But I don't think I ever saw the original Friday the 13th. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
She's so sheltered, Joe.
I'm saying. Rickwood said, Lily's has pumpkin spice baking chips. I know. I've been waiting for it. I haven't seen them out yet, though. Also, espresso and cinnamon flavor. Ooh, I would like the espresso.
I haven't seen those.
Ooh, I'll look. I actually took a picture and sent it to Shot of all the flavors Kroger had. But they also have a peanut butter. But I have the pumpkin and the peppermint are always seasonal, and I haven't seen them out yet. Usually Sprouts gets the specialty flavors, and I am going to Sprouts tomorrow, so we'll see what I find. But, ooh, the espresso sounds good. 22Q Cat, don't be wasting that $1 million Ketochow dust, Shelly. Scoop it up. Ha, ha, ha. Right? Shauna said, oh, sufficient crunch, truffle achieved. Way to go, Shauna. Awesome. Well, that really goes well with the truffle. Right. I mean, with the sloppy auntie. 22Q Cat said, oh, love the new Lily's chips flavors. I must get those. That sounds good. Renee said, Shelly, did the fudge batter taste yummy? Yeah. Really yummy. Like, this might not last till Friday.
I'm gonna have to go hide it.
We might already have it
gone by Sunday.
Cut up by Sunday.
No, we have to do it for the channel.
And Tweety Cat said, oh yay, the truffle worked for Shauna. Laura S said, heck no, I can't even watch the movies. I'm a winner. See, I
promise you it's not scary.
I think it's just mostly gore, right?
No, it's not. That movie's not.
Friday the 13th? I thought it was a huge gore movie.
No,
I thought it was a slasher movie.
It is, but there's no gore. He just cuts them, but he does it off camera. You see him.
Oh, really? No, well, then maybe I could watch it because it's the gore that gets me. I don't want to watch something. Right. Well, oh, maybe I could watch it then. Is he remembering right or is he tricking me, y'all?
It's been a year since I've seen it.
Julia the Pine said, I guess it'd be fun with a bunch of people. Right.
If there's a sea.
Well, remember, it's Michigan.
I know.
So it's probably because he had to get a hoodie because he was cold. But remember, he's from Florida. He's Tampa Jay.
I know what I'm saying. That means I'd be comfortable then.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You would be comfortable.
No. In the AC. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well.
I love it cold.
But yeah, I think it would be fun to meet a lot of people, and it's like a shared experience,
Yes.
right? That's probably what really gets it fun, is because you're sharing that moment with everyone. And it sounded like, because again, he couldn't record most of it, but it sounded they really go into the behind the scenes of that movie. So I think if you're really a fan of that, or a horror fan in general, you probably would enjoy it, because there would be a lot of little nuggets from the movie that you wouldn't otherwise know about.
I don't know, $750.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I was like, ooh. Julie the Pine said, I'd be scared. I know, right? That would be kind of like, oh.
The price alone scares me.
But just thinking of like camping, a communal camping, I don't know if I can get through that either, y'all.
Right.
That not being able to shower at night and go to bed and communal sleeping. Oh, I don't know. I'm just weird.
I've seen too many movies.
2ATQ Cat said, I could camp out there, I think, as long as there were lots of us. If it was just me and one other person, nope. Oh, right. That would be scary if there's just one or two people. Because you just know one of us is getting murdered. It's Camp Crystal. Right? Safety in numbers. Renee said Friday the 13th and Halloween and Freddy movies are just comedy for me. Okay.
And especially with the Freddy movies, the more they made, the worse they got, I feel like.
That was the one that's Friday or Nightmare on Elm Street is Freddy. Yeah. Now that's really gory, isn't it? Because I feel like I've seen part of them. Yeah. And part of them I saw, when you're a kid at midnight, you can see all kinds of stuff on TV.
But see, that's the thing. If you saw it on TV, you didn't see any gore. They're not going to show that on TV.
It was gory. It was gory.
Your gore and my gore are two different things. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what I mean. It was gory to me. He has to put gloves on to handle raw meat.
I don't have to.
But he's okay with, seeing guts on the screen.
Yeah.
Patty said, no, the coffee, little packets. Oh, the little packets of coffee, what, that you said was expensive? Or wait.
I just want to know what they are.
What bag? Oh, yeah. So it's Kusa. Here, let me type it in here. Kusa coffee and tea.
Yeah, don't you get emails from them still, don't you?
Yeah, I do. So what they do is they're all instant. So either instant coffee or instant teas. And they have all different flavors. They have seasonal flavors and everything. And what I like, because you see all those little packets, they actually, when you order, they send you a return envelope where you can recycle all of those. So that's why you notice I didn't throw the packet away. I put it in I have the recycle bag in there that I put them all in. And I have the regular one. And so, yeah, they'll recycle all of those little packets, which I think is nice. Don't you do it.
See, that's scary.
Is me?
Yeah.
Good. Ah! That's the same voice I use of the dogs.
I'm just going to reach on and lick the whole thing.
Oh, my gosh, I'm going to hurt you. But yeah,
that is hurting me.
I like the Kusa coffee, especially if we're on road trips, because sometimes you go to a hotel and their coffee's just bleh. And so at least the Kusa coffee, I really like the dirty chai. The pumpkin spice, though, I'm going to be honest. The pumpkin spice is a little too spicy. It's almost like I don't know, and of course I think I got this a year or two ago, the pumpkin ones. I haven't reordered because it's just, you need a lot of cream to even it out. It's just a bit much. But the lemon coffee actually is decent. I know I have a lot there, but I just haven't used them because we don't have a lot of road trips in the last year or two.
So you were hitting those pretty hard on our road trip, huh?
Yeah. But I really like the chai. I like the medium roast, the dark roast. They also, I've already used up all my dark roast. They also do cold brews. So if you're into that, an instant cold brew. So all of those. So I'm pretty pleased with them. I hope that helped. 22Q Cat said, yep, showers at night for me too. Yes. Like, I just don't know another way of doing it, y'all. 22Q Cat said, true. They're so ridiculous now. I used to love all that stuff though, Renee. Oh, Oh, the Friday the 13th and all that. Renee said showers at night and sometimes twice a day, but this cherry cola hair can't hold color with so many washes. So I've tried to do better and not wash as often. Now, see, I only wash my hair once a week. So every 7 to 8 days, just depending. Like during the summer, it's more like every 5 to 7 days, just depending. But as the weather gets cooler, sometimes I can even stretch it to 8 or 9 days between hair washes. But again, you work out like crazy. I don't. And I work from home. I'm not with people all the time. So, I mean, my hair's not getting that dirty, right? And I don't use anything in my hair. I know a lot of people put all kinds of, I don't know, hairspray. I don't even know what you put in your hair, but people use stuff in their hair. I don't use any of that. All I use is a brush. Like I don't know. I'm not like, if you come to our bathroom, Heath has more stuff on the bathroom counter than I do.
Probably, yeah.
I just don't use much products. Just not my thing, y'all. So yeah, that's one thing, and especially, I get my hair red, so it's better that I try to go as less often as possible on washing it. Because yeah, they just goes right down the drain, and it's so sad. Rickwood said, I found all at Wally World in Douglasville. Oh, we'll have to order when I get back to Georgia again. Wow, that's nice, Rickwood. Maybe Heath will feel like going and seeing, because I ain't going. Shauna said, well, this won't come as a surprise. I have never seen any of the horror genre movies. Well, I'm right there. Well, I would say I'm right there with you. I know I have seen so they redid Halloween into 3 parts. I saw the very first part and I was like, that's it. I don't need to see the rest. But I never saw any of the original ones. I never saw Nightmare on Elm Street, and I never saw Friday the 13th.
What is your life?
Well, that's just, I saw the others, and that was trippy. And there was another one I watched with Goldie Hawn's daughter, and that one, wow, it still messes with my head.
Wow, I don't know.
What's Goldie Hawn's daughter's name? Goldie. Remember, her daughter was like really, really popular for a while. Kate Hudson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that her mom is Goldie Hawn? Wow. Okay. Let's see. What was the movie? Glass Onion, Knives Out. That was such a good one. Was it The Skeleton Key? No, that don't sound right. But maybe. Was it The Skeleton Key? Let me see. Oh, it was The Skeleton Key, I think. Let me see. I'm looking at all the pictures. Come on, give me the recap. Yeah, that is The Skeleton Key. Did anybody see that?
I don't remember that one at all.
So it's not a gore movie. It's considered horror, right? Isn't that what it says?
Or thriller?
Let's see. A supernatural folk horror film.
Oh, wow.
It was, I guess, in a way, it's kind of like on the line of Exorcist. So, Renee, you probably saw The Skeleton Key. What did you think? But that movie still kind of messes with me. I'm like, ooh. And again, that's not a gory movie. That's what I like, is more of those. I like them, but then they mess with me. The Others was another good one with Nicole Kidman. That was very much like that. And originally I See Dead People. What was that? Sixth Sense. Yeah. Like those, it's kind of like, ooh, or the Blair Witch Project. At the time, it was good.
I guess what did it for me on that is I like did a deep dive into it and was reading all the history of it and all that. And then I found out it wasn't a real story.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, whatever. I don't care.
Well, that's what it was. Is at the time you thought it was real, and when you watch it and you think this is actually real, and I think that's what kind of tipped off the real paranormal type movies.
What I'm saying though is, I actually read that before I watched it.
Oh, see, that's your fault.
Yeah,
that's your fault. Because I think the previews beforehand were just like, this is real.
Yeah.
We discovered footage. And so that's all I knew.
Right.
And then I went and I saw it. And the way it ended, I was like, oh my gosh, that is just, what the F? And then, of course, then you find out, afterwards, or you did beforehand. And he says, I read spoilers.
But that's why I don't like doing it, because it does like that to me.
Yeah,
it's showtime.
Renee said, I mean, some of the kills in all those movies are multiple stabs or more bloody. Exactly. Shauna said, push, I don't camp where it's not scary. Exactly. Like I don't camp. Right. So I'm certainly not going to pay somebody that kind of money to camp. That's what I was thinking the whole time. Is like, you're paying them almost $1,000 to camp.
Well, you know what though? I've seen that before on Airbnb. You could rent tents.
No, thank you. Shauna said, okay, my sloppy Annies are up on the HH page. Nice. Ooh, thank you. 22Q Cat said, back in high school, a friend and I got dropped off at the local haunted house, supposedly out in the country. We ended up walking home, pitch dark in that abandoned old spooky house. No mail.
Wow.
Why were you just dropped off? Like, that doesn't even sound safe at all. No way. Shauna said, if I'm longer than one night in a hotel, I have traveling coffee pot. Shauna said, Shelly, you could do like an Americano and add extra water. Yeah, to the pumpkin spice one. That would probably work. I could do that. Make it, drown it out with a little more water.
Right.
That's cool. Okay, yeah, let me know, Patty. And she said, good night. I'm off to bed. Well, get some good rest, Patty. You're trying to?
So I still got to put all the stuff out to the street.
22Q Cat said, where exactly is Heath using all of the hair products? He keeps his hair pretty short. Well, he doesn't use, he's got his.
My razor, I have one for my face. I got one for my nose and my ears. And then I got the toothpaste, my toothbrush,
deodorant.
Deodorant. What else am I on there?
I guess that's really it. I just have my toothpaste and deodorant.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, you got 2 or 3 little like soaps and stuff though.
The hand soap?
Yeah.
That we both use?
Well, the little tray that we keep our toothbrush on.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my stuff then.
Uh-huh. Oh, see, Shauna knew it was Kate Hudson. She goes, oh, well, Sloppy is right. Spot right on the family shelf, as Mom and I call it.
Uh-huh.
And she said, this time of year, I'm really happy. I hardly watch regular TV because then I don't have to mute and fast forward through commercials. Oh, right. Laura S. said, my aunt took me to watch Cujo when I was a child.
Well, it's a dog movie. It's going to be good.
Traumatized both of us. Right. I bet. Oh, my gosh. I never saw that either, though.
I haven't either.
Good night, Sean. Shauna said, I did watch Cujo with friends, but we were all chickens, so we muted it. It wasn't as scary. Probably not. Sean said, sorry, I have to go to work in the morning. So does he.
I do too.
Good night, all. Good night.
To do tonight.
I know. All right.
I'm sorry.
We're going to call it a night. Shauna said, my chaffles are 1 cup Mott's, 3 whites from eggs, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and perfectly crispy ones. Oh, that's nice. Awesome.
That's good.
Good. Well, see, we all helped each other.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just really tired.
Well, this will wrap up. I've got a busy day tomorrow, too. I'm going to go to Sprouts, Heb, Kroger, Aldi. Ugh.
And
Oh.
We have a new restaurant we're going to tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right.
You don't want to go now?
No, we're going.
No. We don't have to because I was thinking about that anyways. I don't know if we really want to. I don't know. I'm just afraid it won't be good.
But I thought it was, what was it, the fajitas or scorpion fajitas?
Yeah.
He's calling in about a spice.
Right?
So we'll see.
So I have this thing, this tendency. I love.
Good night, Rickwin.
I get sucked into Facebook Reels. And this thing popped up and said the greatest new barbecue restaurant in Houston. So I go pull it up. It's actually not in Houston. It's actually 30 minutes north of us. We're already north of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little town called Conroe. Like I said, about 30 minutes north of us. It's called, what is it again, though?
Everybody's saying good night.
Okay, then. We'll tell them.
We'll tell you on Sunday. So, yes, make
fine.
sure you tune in Sunday because he's going to give you an update of what we did on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, you want to tune in to see what's going on there.
Yes.
And Renee said she's got a tattoo tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Fun. Laura said she's making my lasagna tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it. And then, 22 Cat says good night. Shauna says good night.
Good
Julie
night,
says
everybody.
good night.
Love y'all. Thank you.
Yes, thank y'all. Love you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
And you survived
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Tune
Bye,
in
y'all.
Sunday for